Welcome, Ludington Oriole fans, to Oriole basketball on the Oriole Sports Network. Tonight we're at Mason County Central for a JV varsity boys doubleheader. The Orioles taking on their county rivals to the east, the Spartans of Mason County. Scoop Hansen with you, the voice of the Orioles on the play-by-play call, joined by Braden Kronline, our OSN technical engineer, and Julia Habman, our OSN camerawoman. A bit later, we'll be joined by Ludington Oriole girls varsity coach Warren Stowe. He'll be sitting in with me tonight doing the color commentary. Right now, we're getting set for a boys JV game, and we want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports, producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. And a shout out as well to Pierre Marquette Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. They are located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. PM Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott Latimer a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. That's 231-398-7463. Taking a look at what's going on tonight around the area. Of course, we got the big battle of Mason County here tonight, the Ludington Orioles and the Mason County Central Spartans. Also have Mason County Eastern at Manistee Catholic and White Cloud at Hart, and as well Mesick at Pentwater. That is all boys JV varsity basketball action going on tonight. Tomorrow, competitive cheer Division IV state competition at the Deltaplex. Mason County Central will be there competing, and that is in Walker, Michigan. Wrestling, the Division III-IV state individual tournament at Ford Field in Detroit. Mason County Central and Hart are participating. Girls varsity basketball action tomorrow. The big one, as far as Ludington Oriole fans are concerned, the Division II District number 35 championship game at Hawley Gym. The Ludington Orioles 16-5 on the year against the Big Rapids Cardinals, 15-6. Tip-off for that championship game at 7 p.m. from Hawley. OSN and WMOM will be there on the call. That will be just audio, folks, just audio. We will be bringing you tomorrow through OSN and WMOM. Other Division III district championships tomorrow at Holton. The Hart Pirates against the North Muskegon Norsemen. We're not sure that. That's either Hart against North Muskegon. No, you know what? It's Hart against Muskegon Western Michigan Christian. So that is the Division III District Championship at Holton tomorrow, 7 p.m. The Hart Pirates taking on the Muskegon Western Michigan Christian Warriors. Okay, with that said, we're going to give you the starting lineups for this JV game. The Mason County Central Spartans, coached by Dustin Draper and Chris Vanderhaeg, starting at the guards for the Spartans. Number 2, Braylon Thorough. He is a sophomore. Number 11, Dakota Sturley, a sophomore. And number 12, Ethan Huffman, a freshman. Starting forwards for the Spartans, number 5, Owen Schimmel. He's a sophomore. And number 40, Peyton Mers, and he is a freshman. Again, the Spartans coached by Dustin Draper and Chris Vanderhaeg. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Jamie Sykon, assisted by Les Johnson, Derek Eaton, and Nick Patterson. Starting at the guards, number 3, Ryan Kandelek, he's a sophomore. Number 23, Joe Benz, a sophomore. And number 30, Robbie Killips, a sophomore. Starting forwards, number 12, Daniel Ramirez, a sophomore. And number 55, William Richardson, a sophomore. A note for your programs, number 20, Ben Gronstall, has been brought up from the freshman team. So he will be wearing number 20 tonight for the Orioles, Ben Gronstall. He is a freshman. Varsity game tonight, the Ludington Orioles 11-8 overall against the Mason County Central Spartans, 5-13 overall. The Spartans 2-12 in the West Michigan Conference, where Ludington will be moving next year. Ludington, a perfect 10-0, champions of the Lakes 8 Conference in the last year of the existence of the Lakes 8 Conference. The starting lineups being announced right now. Mason County Central will be in their white jerseys, blue lettering and blue numerals trimmed in gold. Call that gold there, Braden, or yellow? We're going to call it gold tonight. So Ludington in their black jerseys, orange lettering, orange numerals trimmed in white. We'll just about ready to go here with a tip from Mason County Central High School. And Braden was pointing out to me a little earlier, he really likes the logo in 2 places on the floor here. It's a beautiful floor here at Mason County Central. And it says Smith and Eddy Insurance, of course, Braden's uncle, Scott Smith. Yep. All right, here we go from Mason County Central boys JV basketball. This is the front end of a boys JV, boys varsity doubleheader. We had that long road trip east from Ludington, a whole 8 miles. Just a little bit longer than the Mackinac Bridge. Okay, tip controlled by the Spartans, and we're underway with the ball for Mason County Central, number 2, and that is Braylon Thorough. Thorough will give it up now to Ethan Huffman. Huffman still with the ball. He's guarded there by Kandelek. Cross-court pass. Oh, nice pass there. Nice move right there. And getting the basket for the Spartans, number 11, Dakota Sturley. Spartans off to a quick 2-0 lead. Ramirez with the ball for the Orioles. He'll give it up now to Robbie Killips. Killips wears number 30 over to Benz. They'll swing it now. 3-point attempt up. No good. That shot was taken by Kandelek. Rebound, however, to Ramirez. He'll give it up to Benz. Richardson has it, loses it. And now we have actually, good job there by Kandelek getting in there. He was able to strip the ball from the Spartan, and Robbie Killips has it. Killips now to Benz. Benz will go baseline. He'll dish it to Richardson, but the pass does not make it through to Richardson. And with the steal, number 12 for the Spartans, Ethan Huffman. Spartans up 2-0. 7 minutes left in the opening quarter. Just underway from Mason County Central High School. This big week of basketball continues for both the Ludington boys and girls teams. Started on Tuesday when we were in Zeeland East with the boys. Last night we were at Hawley with the girls in their district opener. Big win over the Reed City Coyotes. There's a 3-point attempt up, no good by Thorough. Tonight here at Mason County Central. Tomorrow back at Hawley with the girls as they play the Big Rapids Cardinals for a Division II District number 35 championship. There's a traveling violation on Richardson. Monday we'll be at Manistee for the boys district opener as they play the Reed City Coyotes. 6:25 to go, opening quarter. Mason County Central 2, Ludington nothing. Boys JV basketball action. Thorough gets it ahead now to Sturley. They'll work it inside. Basket no good, but a foul is called. I believe it's going to be on Robbie Killips. Nope, belay my last. It'll be on Daniel Ramirez. Peyton Mers at the free throw line. First shot is up and in. Mers' second attempt is up and no good. Rebound Ramirez, and it ends up in Kandelek's hands. Kandelek will give it back now to Ramirez. Ramirez in a hurry. He'll dish it now to Benz on the far baseline. Back to Kandelek. Spartans up 3-0. 6 minutes to go, opening quarter. Robbie Killips, 3-pointer, no good. Rebound to Braylon Thorough. Thorough, his pass corralled right there by the Spartans' Ethan Huffman. Now there's a steal by Killips. Killips on the fly. Killips with a Euro step. Now he'll pass it over to Benz, and we're going to have a foul called. It'll be called on number 2, Braylon Thorough. I'd like to thank all the Oriole fans and the Spartan fans who are out there watching or listening to the OSN. There's a 3-pointer for Ryan Kandelek, and the Orioles on the board. Ryan Kandelek, 3 from the far baseline, and Ludington has tied the game up at 3 apiece with 5:25 to go in the opening quarter. Thorough's pass, now there's a turnover. They'll get it ahead, and there's a shot up, overlaid there. Killips overlaid the ball right there, and it's out of bounds, and it will be Mason County Central basketball. We've got a timeout on the floor, though. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. Ludington 3, Mason County Central 3, and we want to thank one of our fantastic sponsors, and that would be Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the roadways. but if you do end up with a scrape, if you're involved in a fender bender, or if you suffer major collision damage, call Mike Benedict, 231-613-4111. Benny also reminds you that it is your choice when it comes to selecting a car repair business. That's Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Back to action here, 5:15 to go, opening quarter, Ludington 3, Mason County Central 3. Spartans get the ball in. Peyton Mers, and now there's a steal, and Killips has it. Killips to Benz. Benz goes baseline. Now he'll give it to Richardson, up and in. Nice assist to Joe Benz. Give the basket to William Richardson. Ludington 5, Mason County Central 3. Orioles applying pressure all over the court here. Pass is deflected right there. Ends up in the hands of the Spartans' Owen Schimmel. Now to Ethan Huffman. Back to Schimmel. He loses the ball out of bounds. Ludington basketball. Got the county rivalry going on tonight here. Ludington and Mason County Central and boys basketball. Robbie Killips brings the ball up. They'll give it now to Ryan Kandelek. They'll swing it. Ben's a shot up and no good. Richardson fighting for it, and we got a tie-up. Possession arrow to the Orioles. Getting that district championship tomorrow night at Hawley Gym. 7 p.m. the tip-off. The tip-off. Orioles scoring right there. Did Richardson get that? Oh, we were both looking down right there. Ludington up 7-3. I believe it was Richardson on the basket right there. Believe me, if I have it wrong in the box score, then I'll hear about it from Coach Sykon. There's a basket by the Spartans, number 11, Dakota Sturley. All right, Ramirez now. He'll give it to Benz. Now to Kandelek. Richardson with it. Richardson shot up with the left hand. No good. A rebound to the Spartans, number 40, Peyton Mers. Ludington on the steal there. Kandelek, he's going to slow things up, however. He'll give it to Richardson. The pass deflected, and coming up with it was the Spartans' Dakota Sturley. Sturley still with the ball. Now to Ethan Huffman. Huffman will give it to Braylon Thorough. Thorough loses the ball, and Kandelek has the steal ahead to Killips. Robbie Killips, shot blocked, but a foul is called on the Spartans, number 12, Ethan Huffman. Getting set to check into the Spartans lineup. Looks like number 20 down there, Easton Edmondson. Robbie Killips at the free throw line for the Orioles. First shot is no good. Yes, that is Edmondson checking in. He's a freshman for the Spartans. In for the Orioles, number 10, Trey Keeson, a sophomore. Number 11, Derek Dunsel, a sophomore. And number 21, Jack Stidham, also a sophomore. Robbie Killips, second attempt from the free throw line, no good. Rebound to Easton Edmondson. Ludington with a 7-5 lead. Thorough with it now. He'll give it over to Ethan Huffman. Thorough will take the shot. Up, it's no good. Rebound to Derek Dunsel. Dunsel will give it now to Ramirez. Daniel Ramirez, he'll dish it over to Stidham, now to Killips. Killips, Trey Keeson. Keeson, and now a traveling violation called on Trey Keeson. 2:47 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington 7, Mason County Central 5. If you haven't got the chance yet, make sure you check out today's Ludington Daily News. A great article in there by Christy Christmas on the Orioles' victory last night over Reed City in the girls' district game. There's a shot missed by Killips. Killips comes right back and gets the steal. Good determination there by Robbie Killips. He'll give it now to Derek Dunsel, 15-footer. Good. Derek Dunsel with the 15-footer. Ludington up by 4, 9-5. Spartans in a hurry. There's a shot. No good. Rebound to Mason County Central. Coming down with that rebound for the Spartans was number 20, Easton Edmondson. Another three-point attempt put up no good, and here comes Ludington. Trey Keeson with it. Also in today's Daily News Sports section, some great photos by Jeff Kissel, the Ludington Daily News photographer. He's got a really nice shot in there. Three-pointer, Jack Stidham. All right. Stidham comes in, buries the three. Nothing but net from the near baseline. Ludington now up 12-5. There's a steal by Derek Dunsel. 1:42 to go in this opening quarter. Dunsel, nice pass. Shot no good, but a foul was called on Daniel Ramirez. Didn't get the shot there, but he's fouled, and he will shoot two. There's a really nice photo by Jeff Kissel of Ryan Rohr, and also a nice shot of the Orioles' Carly Mesher taken by Jeff Kissel. So check out today's Ludington Daily News. Ramirez first free throw, no good. Ludington up 12-5, 1:39 to go in this opening quarter. I think one of the officials was talking to Derek Dunsel. I don't know, is a possibility there, Braden, that he's got his shorts inside out? No, I don't think. I think they look all right. Okay. I don't know what the deal was. The ref was talking there for a while. The second free throw was up and no good, and there was a lane violation on the Orioles. So right now with 1:38 to go in this opening quarter, Ludington boys JV team, they lead 12-5, and now there's a foul on Daniel Ramirez. Braylon Thurl will inbound the ball for Mason County Central. Thurl will get it in to Ethan Huffman, and now he's out of bounds right there, so Ludington's going to get the ball right back. Ryan Kandelek's going to check into the game for Ludington. He wears number 3. He'll replace Daniel Ramirez. So you got Kandelek out there with Keeson, Dunsel, Killips, and Stidham. Kandelek to Killips. Killips now will swing it to Stidham. Stidham's pass is picked off. With it for the Spartans, number 12, Ethan Huffman. Huffman behind the back pass, and it ends up with Trey Keeson. Ahead now to Derek Dunsel, 1:14 to go. Dunsel loses his footing, but Stidham ends up with it. Oh my gosh, we got bodies all over the floor right now. Spartans and Orioles. 1:10 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington 12, Mason County Central 5. Boys JV basketball action. Stidham will trigger the ball in to Robbie Killips. On the far baseline, he'll take the shot. That's going to be short. Rebound to Trey Keeson. His shot, no good. And with it for the Spartans, number 40, Peyton Mers. Foul, nope. Mason County Central, good defense by the Orioles there. They force a turnover. Into the Spartan lineup, returning number 5, Owen Schimmel. Trey Keeson has it. He'll give it up now. Stidham to Killips. Robbie Killips. Now he'll dish it. There's a three-point attempt up. No good there by Keeson. And coming down with the rebound for the Spartans, number 40, Peyton Mers. Ahead to Schimmel. Now to Thurl. Braylon Thurl with the ball. 24 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Orioles up 12-5. Ball batted out of bounds. Owen Schimmel will trigger the ball in for Mason County Central. And he gets in. There's a turnaround up and good there. Nice looking shot there by the Spartans, number 11, Dakota Sturley. He's got 6 points. And Ludington now up 12-7 with 9 seconds to go in this opening quarter. Killips, Kandelek, 5 seconds to go. Stidham now with it. They're not going to get a shot off. They are. Keeson, it's good! Just as I say they're not going to get a shot off, Trey Keeson, a buzzer beater. He buries the three and tickles the twines. And at the end of one from Mason County Central, boys JV basketball action. The score, the Ludington Orioles 15, the Mason County Central Spartans 7. Back in 60 here on the Orioles Sports Network.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Welcome back to Mason County Central. Scoop Hansen along with Julia Havman, our OSN camerawoman, and Braden Kronline, our OSN technical engineer. And I've only been working with you now for 2 years. It happens at times when you get past the age of 55. Okay, Mason County Central with the basketball. The Orioles with a 15-7 lead. You got that three-point buzzer beater there by Trey Keeson. There's a three-pointer put up by Thorough, no good. Ball fought for, and coming up with it is Schimmel for the Spartans. Now he'll give it to Ethan Huffman. Huffman on the dribble drive, and a traveling violation is called. Okay, scoring in the first quarter for the Orioles, 3 for Kandelek, 3 for Keeson, 2 for Dunsel, 3 for Stidham, and 4 for William Richardson. For the Spartans, 6 points for Dakota Sturley and 1 point for Peyton Mers. Okay, now with the ball, Kandelek, and he'll be called for the travel. We want to thank Crown and Cork, one of our fantastic sponsors. They'll be reopening on April 20th, folks. Again, that's April 20th. Crown and Cork, they're located at 502 West Loomis across from the Ludington Marina. Spartans with the basketball. The ball batted out of bounds. It will remain in the possession of the Mason County Central Spartans. They'll get the ball into Thorough. There's a shot up by Thorough, no good. Ball tipped. Trey Keeson has it for the Orioles. Keeson in a hurry. Now he'll dish it to Jack Stidham. He'll take the 14-footer up, no good. Stidham gets his own rebound. Now he'll dish it over to Hackert, who's checked into the game. Back to Stidham, three-pointer, no good. Rebound to Mers of the Mason County Central Spartans. Luke Hackert, who's checked in, and he is a sophomore. Ethan Huffman, he'll give it now to Braylon Thorough. Thorough over to Dakota Sturley. Sturley now, and there's a three-point attempt up by Owen Schimmel, no good. Jack Stidham has it for the Orioles. Stidham now to Kandelek. Kandelek will give it up. Trey Keeson, far baseline. He'll drive now. He'll give it to Stidham, and there's a traveling violation on Jack Stidham. Checking into the Spartan lineup, number 45, Jose Lopez. He's a freshman. We want to thank Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for the season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Got a timeout on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout. We're going to stay right here. Got anybody checking in yet, Braden? Shout out to Tammy Crispel. She says, go O's. Donnie O'Brien, good luck Orioles versus Mason County Central. Also, Rochelle and Ella Higgins from Carlisle, Arkansas. And anybody above them? Nope, I think we're all set. Okay. Excellent. Okay, again, if you're out there, you're tuned in to the OSN. Tonight, we're able to bring you a live audio and video stream. And tomorrow, when we bring you the Girls District Championship game, that'll just be a live audio feed tomorrow. Can only bring you that, folks. That's due to MHSAA regulations, broadcasting regulations. Just a live audio feed tomorrow. Tonight, in fact, tonight's our last time we'll be able to bring you folks a live audio and video stream this season. This is the Oriole boys' final regular season game. The girls are in tournament play right now, and on Monday, this coming Monday, the boys will be in tournament play. All right, 6:14 to go, opening half. Ludington up 15-7. The Orioles were up. Actually, this was the score at the end of the first quarter. So we're about 1 minute in yet. No scoring in the second quarter. Shot overlaid right there by Peyton Mers. Mers gets his own rebound, tosses it back, but Kandelek ends up with the steal. Kandelek, he's got Stidham on the wing. Stidham shot, good! Nice pass there by Kandelek. He gets a sweet assist. Jack Stidham gets the basket. 5 points for Stidham in this opening half. There's a steal by the Orioles. Ludington up 17-7, 10-point Oriole lead. Kandelek will take the shot. Good! That is a two-pointer. He had his big toe just inside the three-point line, and he kisses it off the glass. Ludington now up 19-7. 5 points for Ryan Kandelek. Braylon Thorough with the ball. Thorough. And now a foul will be called on Trey Keeson as he fouls the Spartans' number 12, Ethan Huffman. Got some substitutions for the Orioles. Robbie Killips checking back in. William Richardson checking back in. Joe Benz checking back in, and Daniel Ramirez all re-entering. The lone Oriole who stays on the court, number 32, that's Luke Hackert. Now the Spartans lose the ball on the inbound pass. Ludington will get it back. 12-point Oriole lead. 5:16 to go in the second quarter. That was Benz with the ball. Now Ramirez. He tried to force the ball in. It's deflected, and ending up with it for Mason County Central was number 20. That was Easton Edmondson. Now with the ball, number 11, Dakota Sturley. Sturley will give it up now to Braylon Thorough. Thorough being guarded by Ramirez. Braylon Thorough still with the ball. He'll take the jumper, no good. Long rebound to Dakota Sturley. Sturley now back to Thorough. 4:34 to go in the opening half. Ludington up 19-7. Braylon Thorough with the ball. Thorough to Sturley. Sturley will go baseline, and he is fouled. Foul called on number 12, Daniel Ramirez. We want to thank Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. Mike Nichols is checked into the lineup for the Orioles. He wears number 40. He's a sophomore. And there's another turnover. Ludington will get the basketball. 4:21 to go. Second quarter, Ludington 19, Mason County Central 7. Robbie Killips with the ball. Killips now to Benz. Benz will give it to Richardson. He'll swing it now to Hackert. Hackert to Killips. Mike Nichols on the near baseline. And he'll give it up now to Hackert. Hackert back out on top to Killips. Killips inside there to Hackert. Nice pass to Nichols. Nichols will give it now. Three-point attempt up by Benz. It's up, and it is no good. Boy, that just stayed up on the rim. Took a couple of bounces before it came back out. Thought we were going to get a nice little bounce right there. But Ludington still retains possession. Richardson with it. Now to Hackert. Luke Hackert, cross court, Robbie Killips. Killips now will give it up to Benz. His three-pointer, good! Joe Benz from the far baseline, nothing but net, and the Orioles now up 22-7. That's Benz's first points of the game. Foul called on the Orioles, Luke Hackert. 3:21 to go in the opening half. The Orioles were up 15-7 at the end of the first quarter. They now lead 22-7. With the ball, number 5, Owen Schimmel. Schimmel to Dakota Sturley. Now to Braylon Thorough, 15-footer, good. Braylon Thorough let that go from just outside the free throw line. And now Ludington leads 22-9. Richardson with it. Richardson loses it, and it ends up in the hands of Peyton Mers. Expecting a big crowd here. They're normally Ludington, Mason County Central games here that normally got a packed house. It's normally standing room only. At least it has been the last number of years that Ludington has played here. There's a block by Richardson as Sterling went baseline and Richardson blocks the shot. 2:35 to go. Second nice pass there by Hackert to Richardson, but his pass sails into the Mason County Central student section. Mason Conger reports into the Oriole lineup. He wears number 54. He's a sophomore. And Trey Keeson returns, and he's a sophomore. He was number 10. Braden and I were talking before the game here. He was looking, Scoop, did you see this? He goes, look what they got roped off for the Ludington student section. It's bigger than the Mason County Central student section. All right, the Spartans with the ball. 2:22 to go, and there's a bucket for number 40, Peyton Mers. Ludington leads 22-11. 2:13 to go in this opening half. Robbie Killips with the ball. Killips now to Benz. Conger, three-pointer, no good. Rebound to Owen Schimmel. Schimmel will give it up now to Ethan Huffman. Huffman, thorough, there's a steal. Killips has wide open sailing here. Oh, and his shot is blocked. Wow, coming back for the block right there. Peyton Mers, and give Mers a lot of credit right there. You know, Killips kind of was taking that in there like I'm trying to think the word I'm thinking of right now. He thought he had a lot more room, yes. And Mers came and blocked the shot out of bounds. Okay, Ludington will get the ball in. Killips has it. Killips now. He'll pass it back. Shot up, no good. That was Jack Stidham. Ball out of bounds. It'll be Spartan basketball. Ludington leads 22-11, 1:39. You know, I gave that description. I said, Killips has open sailing. Well, all of a sudden, Peyton Mers came out of nowhere to make that block right there. So give Mers a lot of credit, a lot of hustle right there for the Spartans. All right, Mason County Central, there's a shot up, no good. That was put up by Dakota Sturley. 1:22 to go in the second quarter. The Orioles up 22-11. Stidham, back to Killips. Killips now will pass it over to Stidham. They're getting directions from Coach Jamie Sykon. Trey Keeson, far baseline, no good. Rebound to Dakota Sturley. Orioles have this 22-11 lead, but they seem to be pretty happy shooting the threes so far in this first half. They have hit 4 three-pointers in this first half. One for Candelek, one for Keeson, one for Stidham, and one for Benz. 22-11, Ludington with the lead. 54 seconds to go in the opening half. At the free throw line for the Spartans, number 12, Ethan Huffman. Huffman's first attempt is up, no good. Rebound to the Orioles. Robbie Killips has it. Killips, he'll dish it now. Three-point attempt on the way, off the mark by Joe Benz. We got 40 seconds to go. And now a nice save there by Keeson. Ahead to Killips. He's got Stidham on the fly. Now he'll get it to him. And Stidham just couldn't correct. Now he gets it. He'll give it to Benz. 26 seconds to go. Benz to Keeson to Killips. Three-pointer, good! Robbie Killips with the three. His first points of the game. And the Orioles lead 25-11 in this first half. 12 seconds to go. With the ball for Mason County Central, number 11, that's Dakota Sturley. Sturley on the dribble drive. Foul called on the Orioles. I believe it's on Trey Keeson. And at the free throw line for Mason County Central, number 11, Dakota Sturley. 4.6 seconds remaining in the opening half. Ludington 25, Mason County Central 11. Free throws up and no good. Rebound, Killips, 3 seconds to go. Killips now, his pass is picked off, out of bounds, and there's the buzzer. And at the half from Mason County Central, your score, the Ludington Orioles 25, the Mason County Central Spartans 11. Back in 3 minutes here on the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports. Stay tuned, those fans.
you deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future projects. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Mason County Central. Scoop Hansen along with Braden Kronline, Julia Hab and the Oriole Sports Network. We've got Kerry Dodson up saying hello. It's always good seeing Kerry. He's got his Michigan Wolverine shirt on, and he's saying, go blue tonight. I agree with you, Kerry. Very good. All right, buddy. Hey, who's going to win the varsity game tonight, the Orioles and Spartans?
I think the Spartans.
You think, oh, you're going to go to the Spartans? Well, that's because you graduated from Mason County Central, right?
No, I graduated from Ludington.
Oh, okay. Well, you're going to pick the Spartans. I'm going to pick the Orioles. How's that sound?
I'm the assistant manager for the pup team.
Oh, very good.
And this is our last home game for us.
Oh, that sounds great. It's good JV game going on so far. Ludington up 25-11, and the Orioles outscored the Spartans 15-7 in the first quarter, 10-4 in the second quarter, and scoring for the Orioles 5 points for Ryan Kandalek, 3 for Trey Keeson, 2 for Derek Dunsel, 5 for Jack Stidham, 3 for Joe Benz, 3 for Robbie Killips, 4 for William Richardson. For the Spartans, 2 for Braylon Thorough, 6 for Dakota Sturley, and 3 points for Peyton Mers. And we want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. Also, folks, we want to pass along about the big game tomorrow night at Hawley Gym for the district championship. The Division II District number 35 girls district championship game at Hawley Gym between the Ludington Orioles 16-5 and the Big Rapids Cardinals 15-6. That game will tip off at 7 p.m. The OSN and WMOM will be on the air 6:45 with the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame show. We'll have the PM Builders starting lineup coming your way just prior to the tip-off. Now, the winner of that game tomorrow night will advance to the Division II Regional number 9 to play either Standish, Sterling, or Clare at Gaylord High School. Folks, you have multiple ways to listen and watch, although the game action will not be live video streamed due to MHSAA tournament broadcasting regulations. You can still tune in to 102.7 WMOM Radio, Amazon Alexa, or Google Home by saying play WMOM, streaming live at WMOM.FM, and as always on the Orioles Sports Network. You can still tune in on Facebook, and you can also tune in on YouTube as well, as it will be live audio streamed to both platforms. That's tomorrow night, the Ludington Orioles and the Big Rapids Cardinals for the Division II District 35 Championship at Hawley Gym, tip-off at 7 p.m. We also want to give a shout-out to Miss Jen Mraz. I interviewed Miss Jen earlier today. She's a Ludington High School athletic trainer. I interviewed her. You can hear her interview in its entirety tomorrow at halftime of that district championship game. I had a lot of fun interviewing her. Make sure you tune into that. And make sure you tune in to tonight's halftime show. And here between the Orioles and Spartans, the player in the spotlight actually is going to be the manager in the spotlight, Ludington's manager, Chris Speedy Lopez. And you'll be able to hear his interview I did with him yesterday. It will be played at halftime tonight. Had a lot of fun with Speedy. And you'll make sure you want to tune in and listen to that, folks, as well. We're going to step aside right now. Ludington leads Mason County Central boys JV basketball 25-11 at the half. We're going to step aside for 2 minutes. When we return, more of the Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show. Stay tuned.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Welcome to Crown and Cork, Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar. We invite you to come and experience our casual fine dining with little wait. We feature craft cocktails and an extensive wine selection. Our seasonally changing menu showcases a variety of influences, but highlights what the Great Lakes and Mason County farmers have to offer. Bring your entire family. We encourage your children to explore our play area while waiting for food from our kid-approved menu. We're open Tuesday through Thursday from 4:30 to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 to 10 p.m. We're located at 502 West Loomis across from the Ludington Marina. Dueling pianos are here once per month. Check our Facebook page for more details and for this month's specials. We look forward to seeing you at Crown and Cork soon.
Welcome back, folks, to Mason County Central High School. The Ludington Orioles lead the Mason County Central Spartans 25-11 at the half. Scoop Hansen with you, along with Braden Kronline and Julia Havman, the Orioles Sports Network. And we're going to be collaborating with WMOM here once the varsity game starts. And we'll also have O's girls varsity coach Warren Stowe sitting in with me. He'll be my sidekick doing the color commentary for tonight's varsity game between the Orioles and the Spartans. We want to send some love to Miss Jen Mraz. March is National Athletic Training Month, and this year's theme is providing health care everywhere. To celebrate National Athletic Training Month in March, Ludington High School office, athletic office, and athletic trainer's office, they're looking for new sock donations. During March, Spectrum Health Foundation Ludington Hospital is partnering with Ludington area schools and Ludington Hospital certified athletic trainer Miss Jen Mraz to provide athletic socks to student athletes and other types of socks for all students. Please donate new socks by placing them in the drop-off boxes in the Ludington High School main office, athletic office, or athletic trainer's office. Socks of all types are welcome, whether athletic, dress, or winter socks. We are looking for all types, sizes, and styles. Socks will be distributed by the LHS Teen Resource Center to students of all ages. For more information, contact Ludington Hospital Athletic Trainer, Miss Jen Mraz, at 231-845-3808, extension 2033. Getting set for second half action here between the Orioles and the Spartans. By the way, tomorrow's game, Big Rapids 15-6 on the year. They finished 10-4 in the Central States Activities Association Gold Division. The Orioles 16-5 now on the year. They were 9-1 co-champions of the Lakes 8 Conference. Okay, here we are, back to action here. The Orioles had the ball, but now we have a steal by the Spartans. We're just 9 seconds into the second half. The Orioles up 25-11 with the ball for Mason County Central, number 12, Ethan Huffman. There's a three-pointer by Thorough, no good. Rebound by Luke Hackert. Strong rebound there by Hackert. He'll bring the ball up. He'll give it up now to Robbie Killips. Killips in the lane. And nice pass. Oh, what a pass there by Killips. That was a sweet assist. Precision pass right there. And getting the basket for the Orioles, number 23, Joe Benz. Ludington now up 27-11. Benz has 5 points in the ball game. Orioles scoring very evenly distributed. 5 points for Candelek, 3 for Keeson, 2 for Dunsel, 5 for Stidham, 5 for Benz, 3 for Killips, and 4 for Richardson. There's a shot up and in by the Spartans, number 11, Dakota Sturley. He has 8 points to lead the Spartans. Ludington up 27-13. Richardson, his shot no good. Ball kept alive and ending up with it for the Spartans, number 40, Peyton Mers. Mason County Central on the attack. By the way, folks, give that last basket for the Orioles. I gave it to Benz. Give that one to Hackert, actually. Hackert with that last basket for the Orioles, his first points of the game. Here's a three-pointer up, no good there by Benz. Fought for. We'll have a jump ball, possession arrow to Mason County Central. Ludington 27, Mason County Central 13. 6:23 to go in the third quarter. Ball will be triggered in by the Spartans, number 12, Ethan Huffman. Now to Mers. Mers' pass picked off there by Richardson. Richardson to Hackert. Hackert now to Benz. Joe Benz will give it to Candelek. To Hackert. They'll swing it now. Killips. Nice pass inside to Benz. They'll kick it back out. Now a 3-second violation called on the Orioles. 6:01 to go in the third quarter. Ludington 27, Mason County Central 13. Spartans on the attack. There's a steal by Candelek. Nice pass. Candelek with a nice assist to Robbie Killips, who gets the basket. Ball deflected there by Killips, but getting it back for Mason County Central, Dakota Sturley. Sturley guarded by Richardson. Now his pass is picked off by Candelek. Candelek bumped into the Spartans' Peyton Mers there, but he was able to come away from that unscathed. Killips now will give it to Candelek. They'll swing it inside from Benz to Richardson. Now back out to Hackert. His shot up, no good. Benz with it, though, no good. Fought for, and the Spartans have it. Thorough with it. Thorough on the dribble drive. His shot up, good. Oh, let's see if they're going to count it, though. The basket does count. Okay, and the foul's on Ryan Candelek. So give Braylon Thorough the basket right there. Nice dribble drive. Kissed it off the glass. We got a timeout on the floor. Ludington 29, Mason County Central 13. 5:02 to go in the third quarter. You're watching the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports. Stay tuned.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
Welcome back to Mason County Central High School. Ludington 29, Mason County Central 15. 5:02 remaining in the third quarter of the Oriole Sports Network. Happy to be here with you tonight in Scottville at Mason County Central High School. The Orioles and the Spartans, a JV varsity boys doubleheader. And at the free throw line for Mason County Central, number 2, Braylon Thorough. This free throw is good. Braylon Thorough has 5 points. Ludington leads 29-16. The Orioles were up 15-7 at the end of one. They were up 25-11 at the half after outscoring the Spartans 10-4 in that second quarter. Candelek will trigger the ball in to Daniel Ramirez. He'll give it up now to Ramirez to Candelek, and now Candelek's pass goes out of bounds as Derek Dunsel was cutting to the south, and the ball went north. Schimmel will give it up now to Dakota Sturley. Sturley with it. He'll take the baseline jumper. Good, and Spartans clawing their way back into this game here. 10 points for Dakota Sturley, and now the Ludington lead only 11 points right now. Ramirez takes it to the hole, and he gets fouled. Ramirez at the free throw line. First free throw is good. It's hard to believe that's Daniel Ramirez's first point of this ball game. Second shot, also good. Ramirez gets both free throws. Ludington 31, Mason County Central 18. Sturley's pass. Fought for. Got 2 Orioles down on the court with 1 Spartan right there. Into the Spartan lineup, number 12, Ethan Huffman. So you got Huffman out there now with Thorough, Mers, Jose Lopez, and Dakota Sturley. I don't think Sturley's come off the court at all tonight. Benz in the lane, nice pass to Richardson. Richardson shot, no good. And now a foul called on the Orioles, Joe Benz. 4:06 to go, third quarter. Ludington 31, Mason County Central 18. Dakota Sturley with it. Sturley now, and he's going to draw the foul there. That's going to be called on William Richardson, I do believe. Yes. We want to thank McGee Insurance Group, your number 1 Oriole fans. Auto Owners Insurance Group, a winning combination. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, and secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people. Visit the McGee Insurance Group in Ludington today, or at www.mcgeeins.com. McGee Insurance Group, proud to support Ludington area school sports. Orioles force a turnover. Trey Keeson has it. He's checked into the game. He wears number 10. Keeson now out to Daniel Ramirez. Nice move by Ramirez. Shot up, no good. Ball fought for, punched out of bounds. Last touch by the Orioles. We'd also like to thank Smith & Eddy, our exclusive post-game sponsor, covering all of the Lakeshore, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Double dribble violation on the Spartans. So we have 3:18 to go in this third quarter. Ludington leads 31-18. Again, the Orioles were up 25-11 at the half. Thank you as well to Urca Auto Center, Mason County's only locally owned new car dealer, serving Mason County for the past 4 generations. There's a steal by Thorough. His shot up and good. Braylon Thorough with the steal and the basket. He's got 7 points. Ludington now leads by the score of 33 to, you got 33-18? The scoreboard is all messed up now. They got 35-20 up there. There's a basket by Richardson. He's got 6 points. The Orioles have at least, I don't. Richardson just scored. Let me count what I have here. We got a timeout. Oh, no, we don't. We're going to check here. 5, 8, 10, 12, 15, 17, 20, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. The Orioles have 33 points. Yep. There's another basket by Richardson. So they now have 35. So it should be Ludington 35, Mason County Central 20. We are correct now. Okay. 35-20, 15-point Oriole lead. There's a basket by the Spartans. Number 11, Dakota Sturley. He's had a really nice ball game for his Spartans. Ludington up 35-22. Richardson with the rebound, turnaround, short, rebound to Ramirez. And now timeout called by Coach Jamie Sycon and the Ludington Orioles. 2:06 remaining in the third quarter. Ludington 35, Mason County Central 22. It's a full timeout. We'll step aside. You're watching the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports. Stay tuned.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Ludington 35, Mason County Central 22. 2:06 to go in the third quarter. Boys JV basketball action. The inbound pass there by the Orioles is stolen by the Spartans, and there is a basket by number 12 for Mason County Central, Ethan Huffman, his first points of the game. And the Spartans have cut the Oriole lead down to 11 points. Kandelek has it for Ludington. He'll get it in to Richardson. His shot no good. And now we're going to have a foul. Are they going to call that on Richardson? I guess that looks like they might be calling a technical on Richardson. Richardson got out of there in a big hurry. I don't know if he tweaked his ankle. Is a technical called on the Orioles, William Richardson. And shooting those technical shots for the Spartans will be number 11, Dakota Sturley. First technical shot is no good. Second is good. $13 points for Dakota Sturley. Ludington 35. Mason County Central 24. No, it should be 25, yeah. They got the technical. They got 1 or 2 technical shots there. It'll be Mason County Central basketball as well. They better get that right, or I'll tell you what, the scoreboard's going to hear it from the hometown Spartan fans here. Fans don't take too kindly with that. They don't mind if it's the visiting team, except for the visiting fans, of course, with the scoreboards wrong like that. But if it's the home crowd, oh boy, you really hear about it. I know I used to do that at Hawley Gym. I used to be the public address announcer there for a number of years. Fun job. All right, 1:26 to go. Spartans down by 10 right now. The Orioles with that 10-point lead, 35-25. And there's a basket by Braylon Thorough. And now Ludington leads by the score of 35-26. Let's see, you've got 35-27. Now they got it right. They got it right now. Okay. Ludington 35, Mason County Central 27, 1:02 to go in this third quarter. Spartans really cut into that Oriole lead. And with the ball for Mason County Central, Ethan Huffman. Huffman now to Thorough. Thorough will give it up to Dakota Sturley. And now there's a steal right there, and Killips has it for the Orioles. Robbie Killips, 37 seconds to go. Little turnaround by Killips. Good! Robbie Killips, little turnaround jumper there near the paint. Ludington leads 37-27. 24 seconds to go in the third quarter. Thorough. And now he'll give it Huffman. Thorough, his shot. Long three-pointer off the mark. Robbie Killips with it. Killips, 5 seconds to go in the third quarter. Robbie Killips. They're not going to get a shot off. They're not going to get a shot off. They got to have a better court, better time awareness. All right, at the end of three from Mason County Central, your score, the Ludington Orioles 37, the Mason County Central Spartans 27. Back in 60 seconds here on the OSN.
Hey Oriole Nation, this is Mike Benedict from Benedict Auto Center. We're excited to be at our new location on US 10 between Ludington and Scottville, just west of Amber Road. We invite you to come out and say hello, check out the new facility, see what we have to offer. We have all your collision needs. We have licensed technicians so we can get your car back on the road safely. Also, we're excited that we're almost 80 years in the business from when my grandfather and my father did it before me. Back in the 1940s, we're excited that we still keep the tradition going, and who knows what's going to happen leading into the future. And here at Benedict Auto Center, we're also excited to be part of the Oriole Sports Network, or OSN, as better suited by Scoop. And we look forward to being a part of this going forward, and are excited to be part of Oriole Nation. Go O's!
Welcome back to Mason County Central. Ludington 37, Mason County Central 27. Orioles were outscored by the Spartans in that third quarter, 16-12. Ludington led 25-11 at the break. And now they are up by the score of 37-27. Getting ready for our final 8 minutes of play here in this boys JV contest. Front end of a boys JV varsity doubleheader. Mason County Central basketball. Thorough has it. Braylon Thorough. He'll give it up now to Owen Schimmel. Schimmel double team there. He'll get it now back. Sturley with it. Thorough. Thorough will drive baseline. His shot up. No good. Rebound Ramirez. Daniel Ramirez off to the races right now. He'll hit Trey Keeson on the wing. Now to Benz. Benz over to Killips. Back to Keeson. Keeson, little scoop shot. No good. Deflected, and Benz ends up with it for the Orioles. Joe Benz now to Robbie Killips. Ramirez. Benz. Now to Killips. Killips. Benz. Keeson. Keeson to Benz. Now to Keeson. Keeson, he'll dish it now to Kandelek. Kandelek at the free throw line. Killips, three-point attempt. Good! Robbie Killips tickles the twines from three-point land. And Ludington now up 40-27. 10 points for Killips in this ball game. Orioles work the ball around beautifully on that possession. There's a three-point attempt up, no good by Thorough. And here comes Trey Keeson. Keeson showing a burst of speed. And now he is going to be fouled right there. He slowed down at the end. He wanted the Spartan to fly by him. Well, the Spartan did fly by him, but he also clipped his wings. Orioles lead 40-27. 6:34 to go in the ball game. Trey Keeson's free throw, no good. On the court for Ludington right now, you have Daniel Ramirez, Joe Benz, Trey Keeson. Second free throw, good by Keeson. Trey Keeson has 4 points in the game. So for the Orioles, they've got Ramirez out there, Keeson. There's a steal by Kandelek, who's checked into the game. To Benz, his shot, no good. Rebound to the Spartans, number 40. That's Peyton Mers. Kandelek out there with Benz, Ramirez, Stidham, and Keeson. Ludington 41, Mason County Central 27. 6:06 to go in the game. Schimmel, his shot no good. Rebound to Joe Benz. Benz will bring the ball up and give it to Stidham. Stidham now to Ramirez in the lane. Shot no good. Ball fought for and ending up with it for the Spartans, number 12, Ethan Huffman. Schimmel has it. They'll work it around now. Thorough shot up, no good. That was a three-pointer. Rebound for Mers. Shot by Schimmel, no good. Ramirez has it now for the Orioles. Ahead to Keeson. Keeson shot, no good. Rebound Benz. Joe Benz in the lane. Now he'll kick it back out to Kandelek to Stidham. Stidham called for the travel. 5:16 to go in the game. Ludington leads 41-27. The Orioles led, again, 15-7 at the end of one. They outscored the Spartans 10-4 in the second. They led 25-11 at the half. Outscored 16-12 in the third. They had a 10-point lead at the end of three, 37-27. They now lead 41-27. Mason County Central with the basketball. Now the Spartans lose the ball out of bounds. Oriole basketball. 5:03 to go in the ball game. Oriole Sports Network with you. When the Varsity pregame starts, we'll be working in collaboration with WMOM Radio, 102.7 FM. Ramirez loses the ball, and that's Owen Schimmel with it for the Spartans. He'll give it now to Dakota Sturley. Mers with it now, and now he'll be called for the travel. As usual, we're going to have standing room only here at Mason County Central. When the Orioles and the Spartans get together, that's the way things go. You can always expect that, no matter what the records are of the teams. There's a shot up, no good there by Ramirez, and here come the Spartans. Thorough will get it inside to Sturley. His shot good. Good work on the inside there by Dakota Sturley. And now Ludington leads 41-29, 4:10 to go. Shot by Kandelek, no good. Spartans with the basketball. Thorough will give it to Sturley. Back to Thorough, his shot, good. Nice little runner there by Braylon Thorough. He's got 11 points in the game, and now the Oriole lead cut to 10, 41-31 with 3:51 to go. No quitting these Spartans, I'll tell you, folks. Got a timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout. We'll step aside. Again, 10-point Oriole lead, 3:51 to go. You're watching the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Welcome back to Mason County Central High School. Scoop Hansen, along with Braden Kronline and Julia Havman, the Orioles Sports Network. We have 3:51 to go in this boys JV game. Ludington up by 10, 41-31. This is the front end of a boys JV varsity doubleheader. The Orioles and the Spartans. Ludington basketball. Ryan Kandelek will trigger it in to Trey Keeson. Keeson now over to Stidham. Back to Ramirez. To Keeson. Jack Stidham has it. Stidham. Now there's a steal. Well, actually, Spartans stole it for a moment. Ludington steals it right back. Good work there by Daniel Ramirez. Trey Keeson has it now. Over to Jack Stidham. Stidham to Ramirez. Ramirez on the dribble drive. Now he'll dish, and here didn't get enough out. Well, actually, Kandelek. Good hustle there by Ryan Kandelek. Went back and got that ball before Peyton Mers could get it. And now Trey Keeson has it. Back to Kandelek. Kandelek now to Jack Stidham. Stidham to Ramirez. Back to Stidham. Stidham now. Joe Benz. Benz to Ramirez. 2:54 to go in the game. Ludington up by 10, 41-31. Trey Keeson on the dribble drive. He'll dish it to Kandelek. Kandelek in the lane. He'll give it now. Ramirez, his shot up. No good. He split two Spartans there. Couldn't get the ball to go. And now here comes Mason County Central. 2:36 to go in the game. Ludington 41, Mason County Central 31. There's a nice move there. Give the bucket to the Spartans. Number 11, Dakota Sturley. He's a good-looking ball player, folks. And now the Spartans are within 8 points, 41-33. And there's still a ton of time to go. 2:20 left in the game. Keeson with it. Now he'll dish it to Stidham. Stidham on the far baseline. Now timeout wanted by Coach Jamie Sycon. It's a full timeout. We're going to step aside. Again, your score, Ludington 41, Mason County Central 33. You're watching the Orioles Sports Network. Stay tuned, those fans.
Hey Oriole Nation, this is Mike Benedict from Benedict Auto Center. We're excited to be at our new location on US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. We're just west of Amber Road. We invite you to come out and say hello, check out the new facility, see what we have to offer. We have all your collision needs. We have licensed technicians so we can get your car back on the road safely. Also, we're excited that we're almost 80 years in the business from when my grandfather and my father did it before me back in the 1940s. We're excited that we still keep the tradition going, and who knows what's going to happen leading into the future. And here at Benedict Auto Center, we're also excited to be part of the Orioles Sports Network, or OSN, as better suited by Scoop. And we look forward to being a part of this going forward, and are excited to be part of Oriole Nation. Go O's!
Mason County Central's cut the Oriole lead down to 8 points, 41-33. Spartans doing it mainly with the offensive firepower of two players, Dakota Sturley and Braylon Thorough. 11 points for Thorough, and Sturley's had a monster game for the Spartans. He's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. He's got 17 points, 2 for Ethan Huffman and 3 points for Peyton Mers, and that's the Spartan scoring, folks. All right, 2:11 to go. Orioles with the basketball. Ludington scoring more evenly distributed. They've got 8 points from William Richardson. We'll give you this later. We're going to get back to game action right now with 1:56 to go. Benz has it for the Orioles. He'll give it up now to Kandelek. Kandelek down the lane. Nice pass to Dunsel. Oh, he overlaid it. And rebound by Sturley for Mason County Central. Kandelek with 5, 4 for Keeson, 2 for Dunsel, 2 for Ramirez, 5 for Stidham, 3 for Benz. There's a steal by Ramirez. 10 for Killips, 2 for Hackert, and 8 for Richardson. Three-pointer, Robbie Killips, no good. Killips with the rebound. Now his pass inside to Benz. Benz now back out to Ramirez. Ramirez, Dunsel, a little baseline jumper, no good. Rebound by Ramirez, however. Orioles doing a good job on the offensive board right now. 1:10 to go in the game. Ludington up by 8, 41-33. Kandelek with the three, no good. Rebound to Robbie Killips. Left hand, good! Robbie Killips and the Orioles just doing yeoman's work on the offensive boards right there. Ludington builds their lead back up to double digits again, 43-33, 55.8 seconds to go. We're going to send it back, and we'll be back, folks, in just a bit. You're watching the OSN, a bird's eye view of local sports.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Mason County Central. Ludington leads 43-33 boys JV basketball action. Bringing the ball up for the Spartans, number 4, that's Chase Wood, who's checked into the game. Also out there for the Spartans, number 20, Easton Edmondson. You have number 24, Aiden Hilliker. And also number 20, let's see here. Yeah, I think we got all the new Spartans in there. Yes, we do. There's a shot up, no good by Jack Stidham. He follows it up, gets his own rebound, and now the clock is down to 25 seconds. Luke Hackert in the lane. Hackert will be called for the travel with 22 seconds remaining. Ludington leads by 10, 43-33. Chase Wood with the basketball. Wood is a freshman. 16 seconds to go. Wood will give it up now to Aiden Hilliker. Hilliker back to Wood. 8 seconds to go in the game. Now there's a steal by Jack Stidham. Stidham to the hoop, up and good. Jack Stidham gets the basket on the steal, and there's the buzzer. And your final score, the Ludington Orioles 45, the Mason County Central Spartans 33. 45-33, the JV game, that's a final. And give that last basket there on the steal to Jack Stidham. So for the fourth quarter right there, the Orioles end up scoring 8 points. And the Spartans end up with 6. So for the game, Ludington outscores Mason County Central 15-7 in the first quarter, 10-4 in the second quarter. They lead 25-11 at the half. They're outscored 16-12 in that third quarter. So they had a 37-27 lead entering the fourth quarter. They outscored the Spartans 8-6. 8-6 in that fourth quarter, and they end up winning by the score of 45-33. Scoring for the Orioles, 5 points for Ryan Kandelek, 4 points for Trey Keeson, 2 for Derek Dunsel, 2 for Daniel Ramirez, 7 for Jack Stidham, 3 for Joe Benz, 12 for Robbie Killips, 2 for Luke Hackert, and 8 points for William Richardson. For the Spartans, 3 points for Peyton Mers, 2 for Ethan Huffman, 11 for Braylon Thorough, and Dakota Sturley with a big game for the Spartans. He ends up with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 points for Dakota Sturley. And we'd like to thank Smith & Eddy, our exclusive post-game sponsor, Smith & Eddy Insurance, covering the Lakeshore. Whoops, I hit the wrong one right there. Smith & Eddy Insurance, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. And that's going to wrap things up for the post-game show. A quick post-game show. We'll probably be talking with Oriole head coach Jamie Sykon during our varsity pregame show. But right now we're going to step aside. We'll be back in 1 minute with the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame show right here on the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM. Stay tuned. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Ludington Oriole basketball on the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM 102.7 FM. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, on the play-by-play call. I'll be joined shortly by Ludington Orioles girls varsity coach Warren Stowe, who will be doing the color commentary with me. Also, we have Braden Kronline, our OSN WMOM technical engineer, and Julia Havman as our OSN camera woman. And I must say we are sad, as this will be Julia's last time with us this basketball season, as after tonight we will have no more live video feeds. It'll be strictly audio feeds the rest of the way out. That's MHSAA Michigan broadcasting regulations. So been a great year. I can't say enough about the job that Julia Havman has done for us, and we look forward to having her back her sophomore year as the OSN camera woman. But she's got one more game to do, and it's the Battle of Mason County here, the Ludington Orioles and the Mason County Central Spartans. We want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports. Producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. And also a big shout out to PM Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. Pierre Marquette Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott Latimer a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. Shout out, kudos to Oriole JV coach Jamie Sycon, his assistants Les Johnson, Derek Eaton, Nick Patterson. Orioles defeat Mason County Central in their final game of the season by the score of 45-33. So good job to Ludington boys JV basketball team. Tonight the Orioles at 11-8, 10-0, champions of the Lakes 8 Conference, taking on the Mason County Central Spartans, 5-13 on the season, 2-12 in the West Michigan Conference. And if you're looking for common opponents, Manistee is one of them. Spartans defeated Manistee 68-50. The Orioles defeated the Chippewas twice during the season. Other common opponents, Whitehall, and the Spartans lost to Whitehall twice this year, 67-54 and 61-53. Those are your common opponents between the Orioles and the Spartans. Coach Thad Shank said it's going to be a lot closer game than a lot of people think. That's the same thing he said about the game the other night at Zeeland East, that the Orioles had a 4-point lead late in the game, and they ended up falling by 4 points. Zeeland East playing in that tough OK Conference Green Division. Of course, tomorrow night, got that big Division II, District number 35 championship girls basketball game between the Ludington Orioles, 16-5 on the year, 9-1 co-champions of the Lakes 8 Conference, and the Big Rapids Cardinals, 15-6 on the year, 10-4 in the Central States Activities Association Gold Division. That game tomorrow night at Hawley Gym. And you can join the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM tomorrow night at 7 p.m. That'll be the tip-off. 6:45 will be on with the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame show. And Coach Warren Stowe joining me right now. Good to see you, buddy. Coach Stowe.
Hey, good to see you.
All right, yes. Coach, the JV game just concluded a little bit ago. Ludington wins that game. And now we have the varsity game coming up here, a 5-13 Mason County Central team against a 11-8 Ludington team. We were just talking, though. We were just promoting your big game tomorrow.
Okay, good.
And that game, 7 p.m. tip-off tomorrow. We'll be on the air at 6:45. The OSN will be there with WMOM. And again, it's tournament time, so we just have the MHSAA broadcast regulations, which means we cannot live audio stream.
Yeah.
We can just do we cannot live video stream. It'll
Just
be just
audio.
a live audio stream tomorrow.
Yep.
And tipping off at 7 against the Big Rapids Cardinals. Should be quite a ball game tomorrow. The winner of your game tomorrow night will advance to the Division II Regional number 9 to play either Standish, Sterling, or Clare at Gaylord High School.
Yep.
So,
yeah, no, it's going to be great, and it's going to be a great game. We hope there's an awesome crowd here tonight for these boys, and hopefully everybody can come out and support our girls tomorrow night as well.
And you look at Big Rapids 15-6 overall. I'm sure you're very familiar with who they've played. Some common opponents in there. They split with Reed City during the year. In fact, they fell to Reed City not too long back by 10, 41
same
to 31.
night we lost to Cadillac.
Yeah,
and, they're a really good team, very well coached, and they run some stuff that really kind of tries to throw you out of what you do. So we'll have our hands full, but we'll be ready to get after it.
And Coach, I was looking here at today's Ludington Daily News. Great write-up there by Christy Christmas on your win last night, and a couple great photos there by Jeff Kissel. And one is of Ryan Rohr, and the other one is of Carly Mesher.
I think, on the back here.
It's on the back there.
Yep.
So kudos to the Ludington Daily News.
Yeah, they do a great job, as you guys do, of supporting us and supporting girls basketball, and we appreciate that because they deserve that credit, no doubt about it.
Coach, we're going to let you give the headset up to Coach Sykon here
for sure.
momentarily.
Winning man.
We promised him a couple of minutes the other night. He wasn't able to get in and talk up there at Zeeland East. Coach Sykon, congratulations. Your team had a great season, and they finished with a record of
16-2.
16. I'll tell you what, that Spartan team, they never said die. They got a couple of players there, Braylon Thorough and Dakota Sturley, pretty good-looking ball players.
Yeah, and we talked about that in our one practice that we had to prepare, that the only guy that was really going to hurt us was number 11, and we had to guard him. And, a couple guys got in foul trouble early, and we just relaxed on them a little too much. But it's a rivalry game, It's not the outcome that we fully wanted for some of those other kids that don't get to play very many minutes, and wanted to get them some more time. But that's life, that's basketball, we do the best we can, and I'm super proud of every one of them, 1 through 11, and then the few games that Ben got to come up and play with us. Great basketball team. Been my funnest year so far.
I was going to ask you, what were you most proud of this year's team?
I would say the thing that made me most proud is they were coachable. Not one kid complained, they were coachable. We talked about, hey, we're going to practice the last practice as hard as we practiced the first practice. And they were committed to an undefeated season. And, that's a tough thing to do, but we had it, and they understood. We either win or we learn, and they learned from those 2 games. So I'm very proud that they were super coachable, and all of our coaching staff agree with the same thing, that this was by far our most fun, complete year all the way around. Parents were great parents. Everything just fell into place. We had some really good team dinners, and just the camaraderie that we had as a team was outstanding.
That's great, Coach. And you look at tonight's scoring, how evenly distributed it was. Everybody scored, with the exception of 3 of your players. But you look, 8 points. Robbie Killips led the way with 6, 8, 10, 12 points.
Yeah.
Probably had a couple places where tonight I'll hear from you, hey, Scoop, give this guy 2 points and take 2 away from that one. But it's so evenly distributed every way you look at it.
Yep, and that's team basketball, we moved Gage up with 3 games in, but really, Spencer and John LeBlanc, Sunshine, Schillinger there, so there's 3 sophomores. That sophomore class has 15 players,
They're stacked.
And that allowed these guys some time to play and get better, and like we would have said, if you would have looked at Billy Richardson 2 years ago in 8th grade, he didn't have a single point all year. He probably had like 20 misses. And for him to come out and do what he did this year, score 26 points in a ball game, average probably 8 to 10 a game here over the last 7 weeks, and to know that, hey, there's potential coming with these guys next year, it's a real honor to coach these kids.
Thanks for coming up, Coach. It's been great talking to you all season long.
Hey, you too, Scoop. We'll see you.
See you for the tournament.
For the tournament run.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
All right.
Coach
Thank
Jamie
you.
Conger, love to give you more time, big guy.
Jamie
but
Conger, what'd you say?
I'm sorry, Coach Jamie Sykon. Sorry about that, Coach.
Hey.
I'm so worried about getting Coach Shank's pregame interview in here.
Here we go.
Okay,
Here we
have
go.
a good one.
See ya.
All right, catch you later. We're going to cut aside right now, folks, and listen to the interview I did earlier with Coach Thad Shank. Stay tuned. Welcome, folks, to the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. Coach Thad Shank. It's the last regular season game for your boys tonight. They traveled to take on their county rivals to the east, the Mason County Central Spartans. Spartans under Coach Tim Jensen. They're having a pretty tough year this year. They're 5-13 overall, 2-12 in the West Michigan Conference. And it seems like the last time I said this about a team that was having a losing record was just the other night when your boys played Zeeland East, who had 2 wins coming into the game. But what can you say about Mason County Central?
Well, I think, in a lot of respects, they have some similarities to us in that, they're playing a lot of young kids. And, when your team is dominated by sophomores and juniors, I mean, you can say all you want if those guys are skilled players, but, I mean, how many times do you really see those teams be successful at the varsity level until they gain the experience they need? So, if you look at Mason County Central scores, I mean, they're playing tight with most everybody on their schedule. They just have not been able to find a way to win close games, which is, very similar to our scenario. Their conference this year, it's not always the case, but this year is a little deeper and has better teams than than our conference does from top to bottom. So I mean, that's if people think that we can step in the gym tonight because our record's better than they are, it's just not the case. They've got some talented young kids. Usually, some of these young teams too who can't find a way to be successful early in the year. With that adversity, hope in a lot of cases improves teams, and so we'll see tonight. But I'm expecting it to be a pretty competitive game tonight.
It always seems to be a competitive game, particularly when we play at their gym. The last few games have been very low-scoring game, very competitive games. They got a good little ball player by the name of David Shy. Talk a little bit about him.
Yeah, strong kid. Really puts the ball on the floor. Very explosive. Can get to the rim, driving it either way. He's a streaky three-point shooter, but very gifted athlete who seems to be, from watching film, a very, very good competitor. He's already had 2 years on the varsity level, and, so he's young, but he's got a lot of experience. So, I mean, everything kind of a lot of the things that they do go through him from an offensive side of the ball.
Status on Peyton Lacombe for tonight?
Oh, I don't think he'll be able to play tonight. We're crossing our fingers that after a few more days of rest and rehab, he'll be ready to go for the districts, but we'll have to wait and see on that one.
Coach, it's been a very interesting year after last season with your team, which was led by Lacombe and your freshman David Schillinger last year, making it all the way to the regional championship game. High expectations were extremely high coming into the season. And your team, 10-0, conference champions. Now, granted, the conference was weaker than normal this year. 1-8 non-conference games. Would you say that this team is underachieved?
Well, I mean, I'm not going to say if we've underachieved or overachieved. That's for guys and you, like the media, to know. I mean, are we disappointed at how we fared on our non-conference schedule? I mean, sure, we're competitors. We want to, we don't schedule a non-conference schedule like we have if we, don't aim pretty darn high. And I think in life that's what you got to do is you aim high, and if you fall short, sometimes you fall short. I mean, we haven't been great on the defensive end this year, and we play good. We play well together offensively in spurts, and when you play really good competition like we have, I mean, it's just not enough. Hopefully, after tonight, we can be successful on the court tonight, and tomorrow starts a brand new season. So we'll see what happens.
Mason County Central tonight at Scottville, and then Monday you get the Reed City Coyotes in your district opener at Manistee. Good luck tonight, Coach, and before I let you go, your starting lineup.
Tonight at the guards, we will start David Schillinger and Gage Jones. At the forwards, we'll start Aiden Gilchrist and Dylan Eaton. At the center, we'll start Levi Lehman.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck to you. Good luck to the O's. Look forward to talking to you after the ball game. Go O's.
Thanks a lot, Scoop. I appreciate it.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Welcome back to Mason County Central High School, and we're just getting set for the PM Builders starting lineups for this game between the Ludington Orioles and the Mason County Central Spartans, the battle for Mason County. Warren, I know you're fired up.
I am.
I know you got an adrenaline rush because you said you just about hit a deer on the way here.
We almost had a little extra venison for you, Scoop.
Yummy.
Always a great night here, though. A great Mason County battle. I know we'll see a great basketball game.
Exactly. And here are your starting lineups. First for the Mason County Central Spartans, coached by Tim Jensen, assisted by Pat Shy. And the Spartans, again, 5-13 on the season, 2-12 in the West Michigan Conference. Starting at the guards, number 2, Will Shy, 6'2" junior. Number 3, Tyler Thorough, a 6' junior. And number 11, Jaden Peroni, a 5'11" junior. The forwards, number 24, Jack Vanderhaeg, a 6'1" junior. And number 40, Colden Meyer, a 6'1" junior. For the Ludington Orioles, 11-8 on the season, 10-0. Champions of the Lakes 8 Conference. Starting at the guards, number 3, David Sunshine Schillinger. David Sunshine Schillinger, who is a 5'8" sophomore. Also, number 54, Gage Jones, a 5'11" sophomore. The center, number 11, Levi Lehman, a 6'1" junior. And the forwards are number 21, Aiden Gilchrist, a 6' junior. And number 23, Dylan Eaton, a 6'1" senior. The Orioles coached by the great Thad Shank, assisted by John Stowe, Noah Lehman, Mike Mesher, and managed by Chris Speedy Lopez. And I see Speedy down there, see Ludington Nation down there. Go O's. All right, good to see that, Coach Stowe. You see the Oriole Nation down there.
Here, I know they're excited to cheer these guys on.
Exactly, and you can't beat this county rivalry. It doesn't matter what the records are. Throw the records out.
Yeah, you know, when I played, it was we played the first game. This is kind of cool. Last game of the year. It's an exciting time, and I tell you what, I parked on a sidewalk. Well, maybe I shouldn't say that. I parked on a sidewalk near I don't know. I'm likely getting towed.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Coach Stowe, the Orioles, Coach Shank mentioned it, pregame interview, they're without the services of Peyton Lacombe tonight. He's being, precautionary. Well, yeah. He's hurting from that game with Zeeland East the other night, but it just makes sense, doesn't it, with the districts coming up Monday?
Well, yeah, and I mean, if he could go, he would go.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and it's just he needs another day, another couple days. So, you know, they got to compete and fulfill that role, and guys got to step up.
All right, you got to love the Orioles student section packed. And they're going to be going at it the entire game with Mason County Central student section. The Orioles with the basketball. We're 15 seconds into the game. David Sunshine Schillinger has it to Levi Lehman. Lehman loses it, gets it back, loses it again. And there's a scrum for the ball, and it's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow to the Spartans of Mason County Central.
Mason County came out in 2-3 zone to start, and Ludington on D now.
Coach Shank talks glowingly about Mason County Central's Will Shy, 6'2" junior. He's been up on the varsity since his freshman year, Coach.
Yep, great player. We're going to have to keep an eye on him all night. He's a streaky shooter, but he can knock him down.
Shy has the ball. Schillinger poked it away momentarily, but retrieving it there was Tyler Thorough. Now with it, number 24, Jack Vanderhaeg. Gilchrist just about had a steal. Spartans still with the ball, though. Number 11, Jaden Peroni with it. And there is a deflection. Gilchrist ahead now to Schillinger. Sunshine Schillinger. Go ahead, Coach.
A lot of active hands on the defensive end. That's great to see.
Yep, now with the ball, Dylan Eaton. Eaton over to Schillinger. Schillinger averaging 15.8 points per game this season for the Orioles. Schillinger with a shot. God!
There's 3 more.
Three-pointer there for Sunshine Schillinger, and that's the first points of the ball game. Ludington 3, Mason County Central nothing. The Spartans in a hurry, and they will get a layup and give that to number 40, Colden Meyer. 3-2, Ludington on top. Schillinger with it now, back to Gage Jones. Another three-pointer, Schillinger. God! Sunshine Schillinger, 2 threes in a row, and he's feeling it, Coach.
He's feeling it. That's a great thing offensively. Now we got to make sure we're finding guys on the defensive end.
Orioles up 6-2, and he hit those 2 threes from about the identical spot on the floor.
Yep, definitely. We talk about Will Shy there, same thing for Ludington. Scottville's talking about David Schillinger and making sure you know where he is on the court at all times.
I was going through last year's records, Coach, and I saw that Schillinger had 264 points last year as a freshman for the Orioles. He was at 284 coming into this game today, so he's right around over 550 points in his career right now. If my math is right. My math is always questionable.
Your math is, you do pretty good, Scoop.
Schillinger with it right now. Gage Jones, who had his best ball game of the season, according to Coach Shank, at Zeeland East the other night.
Yeah, talking to Coach John Stowe, he said the same thing. He played really well. Just caught the second half of that game, and I thought I saw a lot of good things out of Gage, who's a really great ball player.
Heck of a competitor, too. Aiden Gilchrist with it now. Gage Jones will swing it to Schillinger. Again, Ludington without the services of Peyton Lacombe tonight. Dylan Eaton, in and out, no good. Rebound to Will Shy. Shy will bring the ball up on the dribble drive. And he'll take the little shot up, no good. He stopped there, and the ball ends up with Schillinger. Pass. Oh, look at that pass ahead to Gilchrist. What a pass! David Schillinger with a beautiful pass to Aiden Gilchrist. Schillinger gets the assist, and Gilchrist gets the basket. Ludington 8, Mason County Central 2. Got a timeout on the floor, and it's going to be a 30-second timeout. We're going to stay right here, Coach. We want to give a shout-out to Rich Kirby, who's tuned in tonight. I saw him earlier today. He said he couldn't make it to the game, but he'd definitely be tuned in. When I told him that you were going to be my color commentary man, he said he would really more than definitely be tuned in tonight.
I had lunch with Mr. Kirby today, so hello, Rich. We're happy you're watching.
Boy, it's great what he does as well. Not only a great teacher, but what he does with that weight room, isn't it?
Oh, big time, yeah. He, one thing above all else, not only is he teaching those kids a lot, but he makes himself available to them at any time. He's a very loving man, and we're lucky to have him.
Yeah, we are. Great guy, Rich Kirby. I always enjoy chatting with Kirb whenever I run into him. And also a shout-out to Kirk Walden, who I chatted with this afternoon as well. I interviewed Miss Jen Mraz, our athletic trainer. She's going to be the athletic trainer in the spotlight tomorrow for your district championship game.
Love it.
Okay, back to action here at Scottville. Mason County Central with the ball. Three-point attempt up, no good. Shy, and he bangs it off Eaton. Good play there by Will Shy, banging that ball off of the Orioles' Dylan Eaton as he was going out of bounds.
Yep, great play there.
Ludington up 8-2. 4:55 to go in the opening quarter. There's a nice block there. Big Country who's checked into the game.
That's right.
Matthew Westhouse, number 52. Westhouse, the 6'8" junior, also into the lineup for the Orioles. Number 24, Caleb Smith, a 6'2" senior. Spartans will get the ball in there.
Wow.
Shouldn't that have been a travel, Coach?
Maybe 2 or 3 there, but not called. Now we got a rebound. Finish possession.
Okay, Orioles get it. Caleb Smith with a rebound. Dylan Eaton now to Aiden Gilchrist. Back to Eaton. Dylan Eaton now over to Sunshine Schillinger. To Smith. Back to Schillinger. Eaton, Schillinger. David Schillinger in the lane. Stops and pops. A little short on that. Now I think they're going to call a foul on Schillinger. That's a frustration foul, isn't it, Coach?
Yeah, it is. Left that one short over the front of the rim, and then, trust me, I see that all the time. My team has a little habit of that as well. But
Other action in the area tonight. You have Mason County Eastern at Manistee Catholic, White Cloud at Hart, Music at Pentwater. That's all boys JV, boys varsity basketball going on tonight around the area. Mason County Center, there's a block. Boy, boy, Westy's coming in right off the bat.
He's
Coach.
coming in great. Yeah, that's such a luxury, right, to have Matthew Westhouse at the rim. You can be a little more aggressive on the wings, knowing that he's there to help guard the basket.
And Coach Shank has said he is just. His basketball game has just improved leaps and bounds this year from last year.
Yeah, yep. He put a lot of work in this spring with Coach Shank, and you can see it.
Spartans with the basketball. There's 4:08 to go. There's a steal by Schillinger. He's known for that. In for two. Good. Sunshine Schillinger with the steal. He's got those quick hands. He's so quick.
He's very, very quick.
Back the other way. Shy shot no good. Schillinger leading the fast break. Now he's got four Spartans in front of him. Slows it down. Now he's going to drive. And he tried to get the ball there to Westy, but he's going to be called for the travel. But he's so quick. His feet sometimes get a little bit ahead of him.
Roadrunner feet
yeah,
sometimes.
Roadrunner.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was one of those scenarios, but
8 points for Schillinger. 2 for Gilchrist. Ludington up by 8, 10-2. 3:44 to go in the opening quarter. Caleb Smith pokes the ball away, but it ends up with the Spartans number 40, and that's Colden Meyer. Now they're whirled it around. 24 with it, Jack Vanderhaeg. Shy with it. Shy got
more hands there.
Stripped right. Caleb
deflection.
Smith. Yeah, the Orioles, boy, they are very aggressive right now. You love seeing
very
this.
active hands. That's awesome to see on the defensive end.
Dylan Eaton, three-pointer. That's going to be off the mark and goes out of bounds. It'll be Spartan basketball. And
that's still a good shot for Dylan. You know, he's one of our best three-point shooters. Rhythm three.
I thought the Spartan student section was going to serenade him a little more with airball chants.
They missed an opportunity there, that's for sure.
3:04 to go, opening quarter. Ludington 10, Mason County Central 2. Three-point attempt up, off the mark there by Jack Vanderhaeg. Gilchrist had it, but there's a steal. Oh, basket missed, follow-up good. Scoring the basket, Jaden Peroni.
Well, another steal and an offensive rebound. We got to make sure we're not giving second chance shots.
Orioles up 10-4. Oh, Coach Shank being admonished there by the official. You don't see that happen too much.
No, you don't.
Yeah. Westy, God! Boy, he's a space eater. He uses that strength and just backs his way in. Westhouse.
Great drop set by Matthew Westhouse.
And now look at Caleb Smith with the block. Oh, this is an electric atmosphere. You got to love this.
Yes.
Every year it's this way when the Spartans and Orioles get together. More so in this gym because it's a smaller gym. It's more an intimate gym, smaller than what Hawley is.
Yeah, it's an awesome atmosphere in here tonight, that's for sure.
All right, Ludington up 12-4. 2:25 to go. Coach Shank wants and gets a timeout. And it's going to be a full timeout. So we're going to step aside. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM. Stay tuned, O's fans.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Mason County Central High School. Scoop Hansen, Warren Stowe, that's Coach Warren Stowe, and also Braden Kronline and Julia Habman, the Oriole Sports Network, in collaboration with WMOM 102.7 FM, bringing you this game between the Orioles and the Spartans. You know, Coach, the Orioles without Peyton Lacombe tonight, that's 15.7 points per game. And that only went down. He's been at 16 all season, but he only had 7 in that game the other night where he was injured and didn't play much at all in the second half.
Yeah, and that's not going to be just one guy trying to make that up. You know, you got to have a collection of Orioles playing together, and you'll get that, and we're seeing that tonight. They're doing a great job.
All right, we've got 2:08 to go in this opening quarter. The Orioles up 12-4. Shy will take the three-pointer, and it's off the mark. Look at Westy out there. He was battling 4 Spartans right there, and he comes up with the basketball. Oh, that was a ill-advised pass there by Gage Jones, picked off by the Spartans, number 11, Jaden Peroni. Shy with it. His shot up, no good. Westy almost had himself another rebound, but it ends up with Gage Jones. Now Gage trying to dribble his way out of there, and Will Shy is going to pick up the foul.
Yeah, and you know, we'll see that every once in a while from Gage. He's kind of got that quarterback mentality where he's going for the home run, and we saw that a few games ago. I remember as I was watching online, He's just got to know when to throw those and when not to.
That was at Whitehall, Coach, and he did a nice job, particularly that last one where he got the ball to Dylan Eaton. The Orioles had a chance to tie it up with that three-pointer there at the end. Gage Jones made a heck of a pass right there.
Yep.
All right, now they'll get into the Westy, and there's a block right there. A block by the Spartans, Jaden Peroni. Now Schillinger steals it right back. Tries to get it to Westy. He does. Good!
Yeah, great steal there by David and wrapping it around to Westy.
Boy, Schillinger is just so much fun to watch. He's so active and creative, so quick on the steals with the hands, and then, of course, he's got, he just does everything, it seems, well.
Yeah, when he's able to harass guys, pressuring the ball and get in them and get deflections, good things happen.
And Westy gets the bucket right there. Now Westy gets a steal, and Westy goes down. Boy, that was a lot of big guy. Yeah, Timber, exactly. Schillinger left it a little bit short right there.
Cole Anthus.
Look at that. Look at the act. Schillinger with another steal. I'm sorry, that was Cole Anthus. Cole Anthus with the steal there. And Schillinger had it. Schillinger goes down. I often guess those two turned around there a little bit. They could be brothers.
Yeah, same color hair and same kind of haircut.
And one's 2 and one's 3.
Right, yeah.
So good job there by Cole Anthus, who's checked into the game. He snuck in on us, Coach. You caught him before I did. Ludington up by 10, 14-4, and now a foul on the floor.
It must be on the body. Westhouse had all ball up top.
Yeah. Going to be called on Cole Anthus.
Yep, Cole Anthus with the body.
Ludington up 14-4. 27 seconds to go in this first quarter. It's been action-packed, Coach.
It has, and I think, this Ludington team is a little different from some of those Ludington teams in the past where they want to grind it out. This team thrives when it's fast, up and down and getting after it, and we're seeing that, and that's why we have that 9-point lead right now.
Colden Meyer gets the first free throw. Second attempt up and no good. Rebound, Cole Anthus. Shortest man on the court gets the rebound. Now there's a steal. Look at Schillinger, steals it right back. Wow. I haven't seen an Oriole player with this quick a hand since Sam Lightning Leduc on the 2017 state runner-up
Stephen
team.
Meyer has probably, some of the quickest hands I've ever seen too, and David's right there with him.
8 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Anthus now to Levi Lehman to Gage Jones. Westy, good! What a pass! Gage Jones, a beautiful pass there. Westhouse gets the, long desperation shot there. Westhouse gets the bucket.
All that attention going to David to the corner, and the slip was wide open, and Westy scored. Great job.
And at the end of one, from Mason County Central, your score, the Ludington Orioles 16, the Mason County Central Spartans 5, back in 60 seconds here on the OSN and WMOM.
Hey Oriole Nation, this is Mike Benedict from Benedict Auto Center. We're excited to be at our new location on US 10 between Ludington and Scottville, just west of Amber Road. We invite you to come out and say hello, check out the new facility, see what we have to offer. We have all your collision needs. We have licensed technicians so we can get your car back on the road safely. Also, we're excited that we're almost 80 years in the business from when my grandfather and my father did it before me. Back in the 1940s, we're excited that we still keep the tradition going, and who knows what's going to happen leading into the future. And here at Benedict Auto Center, we're also excited to be part of the Oriole Sports Network, or OSN, as better suited by Scoop. And we look forward to being a part of this going forward, and are excited to be part of Oriole Nation. Go O's!
Welcome back to Mason County Central. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, on the play-by-play call, joined tonight by Ludington girls varsity coach Warren Stowe. On the color commentary, Braden Kronline, our OSN WMOM technical engineer, and Julia Habman, the OSN camerawoman. Ludington begins the second quarter with the basketball. Cole Anthus, three-pointer, no good. Rebound to Will Shy.
Yeah, great look coming out.
Oh. What do you think on that call, Coach?
I think you got to give the benefit of the doubt to Cole Anthus there because he's wearing a black uniform. But, he sacrificed his body there. Looked like he had his feet set, but the ref saw something different there.
A couple of twos going at it right there. Will Shy and Cole Anthus. Cole Anthus called for the blocking foul right there. Ludington up 16-5, just underway here in the second quarter. With the ball for the Spartans, number 11, Jaden Peroni. Peroni still with it now. He'll dish it. There's a shot up. That's going to be way off the mark. Tyler Thorough with that shot. Levi Lehman with the basketball for Ludington. He wears number 11. Lehman will pick up his dribble to Anthus, now to Dylan Eaton. Eaton back to Cole Anthus. Anthus to Eaton. They're playing a little pitch and catch here. Cole Anthus with it now. Gage Jones. Cole Anthus. Anthus now over to Aiden Gilchrist. Aiden just took his eye off of Coach. I think he was heading to the basket.
And he was heading to drive or look in the short corner to Levi and just forgot to secure the ball.
7:08 to go in the opening half. The Orioles up 16-5. Always a great battle. Again, you can throw the records out when these two teams meet. County rivals. Shot up from the corner, off the mark, and up and over the backboard right there.
Mason County Central's getting some good looks, but what they're getting is one pass, 5 seconds into a possession look, which is sometimes not the best shot that you can get.
Coach, what did you like the best about what the Orioles did in that first quarter?
Well, we said it a couple times. I think the deflections and being active on the defensive end, when that stuff happens, you're inevitably going to get some turnovers, and they do such a good job of flowing from defense into offense. And then against the zone, getting some wide open looks from David and some other guys. It was really nice to see.
Coach Shank loves that. Getting points from his defense. Defense making, getting those steals and creating opportunities right there, and getting points from your defense right there is what you coaches like to call it.
Yeah. If you don't ever have to run an
getting offense from your defense.
If you don't ever have to run an offensive set, we'd be happy as heck.
That's what I meant to say, Coach.
Yep.
Getting offense from your defense.
Yep,
there we
definitely.
go. All right, Gilchrist with it now. Anthus, Gilchrist, back to Anthus, now to Gage Jones. David Schillinger getting a breather right now. Gage Jones, look at that. Gage Jones lost it. And
Mason County saved it right to Dylan. That's the old don't save it under the opponent's basket.
It went right into Dylan Eaton's hands, and he gets the basket. Ludington up 18-5 now. Going to the hoop. Peroni loses it out of bounds. It'll be Oriole basketball.
Yeah, a little frustration for Mason County Central. These refs are letting both teams play a little bit.
Gage Jones on the court with Cole Anthus, Dylan Eaton, Levi Lehman, and Aiden Gilchrist. Again, if you're just tuning in, the Orioles without the services of their 6'8" senior, Peyton Lacombe. He will not be playing tonight. There's a steal by the Spartans. Caleb Smith and Matthew Westhouse and David Schillinger all getting set to check back in. Peroni with the 14-footer up, no good. Rebound ends up in the hands of Cole Anthus. Anthus has 4 Spartans chasing him right here, and now he'll stop, and there's going to be a block right there by Mason County Central. Boy,
that one I agree with. That one I agree with, Scoop. I mean, it's not for a lack of trying by Cole, but got to cut your losses there and probably try to tap it out from behind, and if not, get back into whatever defense coach wants you.
That's 2 blocking fouls now on Cole Anthus. But as a coach, you got to love a player like Cole Anthus who will give you everything.
Oh, yeah, he's going to empty his cup when he's out there, and that's great to see.
He is all over the court, and, just a lunch pail type of player.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep. Okay, 18-5. Ludington leads. 5:36 to go in the opening half.
Another deflection.
Aiden Gilchrist now with the steal. Gilchrist to Schillinger. Good. Sunshine Schillinger. He's got 10 points in this first half, and a timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout. Ludington 20, Mason County Central 5. 5:26 left in the opening half. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM. Stay tuned, O's fans.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
Welcome back to Mason County Central. Ludington leads the Spartans by the score of 20-5. This big week of basketball continues tomorrow at Hawley Gym in the District number 35 Division II District Championship. The Ludington Orioles 16-5 versus the Big Rapids Cardinals 15-6. Tip-off at 7 p.m. Also tomorrow night, the Division III District Championship at Holton. The Hart Pirates take on the Muskegon Western Michigan Christian Warriors. We're back to action here, and Caleb Smith just got fouled, Coach.
Steal and, shot and a foul. And that'll be 2 great basketball games on the girls' end. Hart Western Michigan Christian will be great. I know Western Michigan Christian obviously has the Wiersma twins, but they're going to have trouble getting it past half court with what Hart's going to throw at them. So I feel bad for those Wiersma girls because they might not get a chance to be as dominant as they could be. The Hart full court run and jump is going to be tough.
Hart's pretty relentless, right? They play pretty tenacious defense, and they like to run and gun, right?
Yep. It's cool to see when it all comes together.
Following the lead of their cross-country girls teams.
There you go, yeah.
Caleb Smith gets 1 of 2 free throws for the Orioles.
Another
they're going to call
deflection there by Aiden, but apparently got the hand instead.
So on the court right now for the Orioles, you have Caleb Smith, Dylan Eaton, Matthew Big Country Westhouse, Aiden Gilchrist, and David Sunshine Schillinger. Ludington with a 21-5 lead, 5:17 remaining in the opening half. Will Shy with it. Boy, the Orioles have really done a nice job on Shy this first half, haven't they?
They sure have. They've kept wraps on him and made it hard for
And just
Will.
as I say that, Will Shy draws the foul.
Yeah. But again, you can pressure him and force him off that three-point line, knowing that you got, when Westhouse is in the game, knowing that he's there, and this time he got the foul instead of the block.
Will Shy at the line, shooting 2. Electric crowd here at Mason County Central, just as we anticipated. Shy's first free throw is good. And that's his first point of this ball game.
Yeah, they've done a really great job. And yeah, it's great. You know, I think there's more Ludington fans student-wise in here by a lot than there is Scottville fans.
We couldn't believe it, Coach, when we walked in. Shy gets, in and out, no good. We couldn't believe it when we walked in. Braden and I looked. They had roped off for the Ludington student section much more than they had roped off for the Mason County Central student section. Of course, we are a little bit of a bigger school.
A little bit.
Okay, Ludington with the ball. 4:54 to go in the opening half. Aiden Gilchrist now to Dylan Eaton. They'll swing it to Sunshine Schillinger. Back over to Eaton. Now to Gilchrist to Westhouse. Three-point attempt up and no good by Dylan Eaton. Rebound to the Spartans, number 4, Landon Smith. Shy with it. Shy finding it real tough going there in the paint against 4 Orioles.
He sure is.
Shy will take the three-pointer. Good. We don't want that man getting hot.
No, we don't want that at all. We got to make sure that they're doing a good job on containing him, but then when he ball gets in the paint and he gets back out, we got to make sure we know where he is at all times.
Ludington 21, Mason County Central 9. 4:12 to go in the second quarter. Will Shy now with 4 points. Just got that three-pointer for the Spartans. Dylan Eaton with the ball now. Schillinger, his shot, good! And he's fouled! Sunshine Schillinger! Nothing but net from three-point land, and he's fouled. The chance for the rare 4-point play, Coach.
Yeah, I love it. And he, David passed and just kind of shallow cut it into that wing, and that was all the movement they needed to get him open.
Checking into the Oriole lineup, number 11, Levi Lehman, number 54, Gage Jones. I was talking Adam Beaker, who was at the game the other night at Zeeland East, former Ludington Oriole point guard who played for Coach Shank's dad, Gene Shank.
Okay.
And good little ball player as well. And I told him, I gave him a little heads up. I said, watch number 3 for the Orioles, David Sunshine Schillinger. Watch the way he creates. Watch the steals he gets. Watch the touch of his shots. And Adam was really impressed with him. He was at the game the other night. Where Schillinger held to a rather modest 14 for him.
Right.
Schillinger's free throw, no good. Rebound to Will Shy. And, Coach, he got 11 of those points in the second half. He had 3 first-half free throws, and that was it.
Yeah, he turned it on. And he sometimes does that, right, where he's looking to distribute in the first half and then kind of find his offense as the game moves on.
Coach Shank didn't care for that call. He was giving the official there a little bit of an earful. Okay, Shy's at the free throw line. Ludington leads 25-9. 3:54 to go in the opening half. Orioles led 16-5 at the end of the first quarter. Shy's free throw, good.
Well, that's 4 or 5. Scoop, you would know, 5 or 6 points in a row for Will Shy here.
Yep.
I want to make sure we squeeze that off and
5, Coach.
Make sure that we don't let him get hot, because 15 points is a good lead, but you don't want to get down below 10.
Jaden Peroni checks back into the Mason County Central lineup. Shy's second free throw also good. Will Shy starting to heat up. Ludington leads 25-11. Schillinger with it now. Gage Jones. Jones in the lane, dishes it. Levi Lehman three. No good, left a little short. Westhouse. Big Matt Westhouse with it now. And a jump ball, possession arrow to the Orioles. Man, you're not going to, one thing, the Spartans may get a tie-up, but they're not going to get the ball away from Big Country.
No, he's got very big, strong hands.
Vice grips.
It's going to be hard to rip it out.
Yep. Schillinger will trigger the ball in. He'll get it in
Chase
to
Hackert
Chase Hackert, who's reported in. Hackert wears number 15, and Hackert is a 6-foot junior. Gage Jones now, Hackert, Schillinger. 3:33 to go in the second quarter. Ludington up 25-11. Westhouse with it now. Hackert, Schillinger, Gage Jones. Jones back to Schillinger. He surveys the MCC defense. Hackert now to Lehman to Gage Jones. Wide open for three. Schillinger off the mark right on that one. Look at Schillinger, look at the hustle. He'll get it back, but then he'll throw it out of bounds.
Didn't want the over and back call.
Yeah, that would have been an over and back. So he tried to get it to one of his teammates. None of them were in the zip code right there.
Another steal for David. I bet you he's got 6 steals already.
At least 6, Coach. All of that. You're right. All right. Will Shy with the ball for the Mason County Central Spartans. Ludington leads 25-11. 3:01 to go in this opening half. Tyler Thorough. He tried to get the ball in there to Jaden Peroni, and now we'll have a foul called on Peroni.
Yeah. Yep, David got him there with his little head bob. Sometimes the refs give him that call, sometimes they don't. They got one there for him.
Back into the Spartan lineup, number 40, Colden Meyer, 6'1" junior.
Scottville still in their 2-3 zone. Ludington's been doing a pretty good job of being patient and then also finding ways to get David and some other shooters open. Horns look here. They're going to try to throw back to Levi and into Matt.
Good call, Coach. Get that set right up there. Hackert to Lehman. Remember, you can watch this game later. There's a steal. Getting the steal for the Spartans. Oh, he overlaid it. Second chance, no good. And look at Levi Lehman getting back there. That's what he'll do. Hustle will do for you. He never gave up on it, Coach.
And
Levi
that's
Lehman.
What we need. That's what this team desperately needs.
Yep. Lehman, three-pointer. No good. Rebound, Hackert. Hackert, no good. Spartans come up with it. 2:20 to go. Opening half. Orioles up 25-11. There's a shot. Peroni, no good. And now a rebound by Gage Jones and a foul on the Spartans.
It's like maybe number 40 here.
I think that's going to be on Colden Meyer. A reminder that you can watch this game. It'll be archived, folks. You can go up onto YouTube and just look up Oriole Sports Network. You can watch this game at any time, whether it's tonight or if you want to go watch it a week from now.
Yeah, it's great. And we were watching some the other day with the girls, and
they're all archived
on YouTube. They like it too because as it's live, you can go back 10 seconds. With Facebook, you got to wait. So 2 great options to watch.
Exactly, and like I said, you can watch them anytime you want. They're all up there. They're archived on YouTube. All right, Ludington with the basketball. 2 minutes to go. Schillinger stops and pops. It's going to be short. Rebound, Schillinger. And a block right there. And here come the Spartans. Shy with it. Gage Jones back. Euro step up and over the backboard. That basket does not count.
Good.
And look at the defense.
Fans want it.
Yep, look what that defense there. That was Dylan Eaton. Gage Jones. The defense that he played right there. He made Shy go to that Euro step. And Shy altered the shot right there, Coach. Way too much on the scoop shot.
Yep, exactly. So much so went over the top of the backboard and back in.
All right, Ludington 25, Mason County Central 11. 1:45 to go in the opening half. Schillinger now to Aiden Gilchrist. Gage Jones, they'll swing it now to Dylan Eaton. They'll give it right back to Schillinger. Schillinger now to Eaton. Dylan Eaton to Aiden Gilchrist. Eaton, Schillinger, Gage Jones. Stop and pop. Good!
Great ball movement, and then you get that vacuum in the middle of the zone. Dylan Eaton popped wide open and hit that little jump shot. Great offensive possession there.
4 points now for Dylan Eaton. You got to love the patience of the Orioles. Just like you said, Coach, the way they worked that ball right there.
Yep, they know the weak areas in that 2-3, and they're patient to find them.
Look at the steal. Gage Jones now with the steal. Ludington up 27-11. Jones to Gilchrist. He saves it. Schillinger. Eaton, 3. Good!
That's great offense again. Great pass by Gage to Aiden. Drifted to Schillinger, and then an unselfish one more pass, and good things happen when the ball finds you in that way.
Dylan Eaton with the 3 there. Ludington up 30-11. Peroni will Shy his 3 off the mark. Rebound. Gage Jones loses it, and now goes to Peroni. Good. I'm sorry, Colden Meyer. Colton Meyer
And
with
we
that
got a
basket.
basket on the other
Aiden.
end.
Is that Aiden
David
Gilchrist?
Schillinger to Aiden Gilchrist.
Gilchrist with the basket. Ludington up 32
And
to
about
13. Schillinger with the steal. 21 seconds to go. Schillinger thought better of it right there. He saw 3 Spartans in front of him. Smart move there, Coach.
Yep, smart move. He saw 20 seconds and thinks maybe we can get the last one here. So let's see what Coach Schenk has drawn up. My guess is something to get David maybe a wide open jump shot.
6 seconds to go. Schillinger, he'll take the 3. Off the mark. Lehman with the rebound. Put back. Good! There's the buzzer. Levi Lehman, a buzzer beater right there. And at the half, your score from Mason County Central, the Ludington Orioles 34, the Mason County Central Spartans 13. Back in 2 minutes here on the OSN in collaboration with WMOM. Stay tuned.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Mason County Central High School. Scoop Hansen, Coach Warren Stowe, Braden Kronline, Julia Havman. The Oriole Sports Network in conjunction with WMOM 102.7 FM. Ludington leads Mason County Central, their county rival, at the half here. Boys varsity basketball, 34 to 13. The Orioles outscored the Spartans 18 to 8 in that second quarter after outscoring them 16 to 5 in the opening quarter. We want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. That's Safe Harbor Credit Union. Scoring in the first half for Mason County Central, 6 points for Will Shy, 2 points for Jaden Peroni, and 5 points for Colton Meyer. For the Ludington Orioles, David Sunshine Schillinger led the way with 13 points. Coach, he's only about was averaging 15.8, so he's about 2.8 points away from the season average right now. 2 points for Levi Lehman, 4 for Aiden Gilchrist, 7 for Dylan Eaton, 1 for Caleb Smith, and 6 points for Big Country Matthew Westhouse.
Yeah, and we've talked a lot this game about Ludington's defense and all the deflections, and you see Coach Schenk on the side throwing his hands up and telling those guys to be bigger than they are, and it's working because they're getting a lot of deflections, a lot of steals, and then turning that to offense. And even when they have to go against Mason County Central's 2-3 zone, I don't know if that's what Mason County Central usually does or not, but they're going to have to find a way if they want to claw back to do something different because it's not working. You got Ludington kids are hitting. David's hitting his shots tonight, and when they get it in the middle of the zone, good things are happening. So I don't know. Teams that go man against us and are physical sometimes have success.
Well, we've got 34 to 13. Now the scoreboard's just been changed to 33 to 13. So I don't know what's up with that, Coach. We're going to stick with the score that we have right now. Any way you look at it, the Orioles got a nice big lead here as they go into the third quarter. Again, we thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, and right now we're going to air the manager in the spotlight. And folks, listen to this. Listen closely to this, and listen to who this young man says is his role model. I did an interview the other day with Oriole manager Chris Speedy Lopez, and we're going to listen to that right now when we return. More of the Oriole Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show here on the OSN and WMOM. Stay tuned. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Safe Harbor Credit Union. Ludington Oriole manager in the spotlight. Normally it's the player in the spotlight, but for tonight's game against Mason County Central, we have the manager in the spotlight, and that means the one and only Chris Speedy Lopez. Chris has been managing Ludington basketball for
10 or 11 years.
And of those 10 or 11 years, Speedy, what team was your favorite?
The 2017 Brisbane Senior team.
And that was a team that featured the Lehman brothers, Joshua Lehman, Noah Lehman. You also had the Bandstra brothers on that team, Josiah and Cameron. You had Lightning, Sam Leduc. You also had Thunder, Calvin Hackert, Jared Collins, and of course Will Sadler, and the entire team. But that was a fun team, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was.
You've told me in past years how you got the nickname Speedy, but go over it again for the fans out there, the new fans we may have who may not know how the nickname Speedy came about.
I was 5 years old when Coach Shank was my coach for class, and I told him my nickname was Speedy, so I run faster.
And it's really stuck. It's a nickname that you really like, right?
Yes, it stuck to my grind. Yes, it's my favorite.
Okay, Speedy, what is your favorite part about managing Ludington Oriole boys basketball?
I gotta say, being positive to the team, so it won't be no chivalry.
Okay, and also, what do you like best about managing for Coach Thad Shank? What do you like best about Coach Shank?
I like his stories, his whole stories.
You get along great with the assistant coaches, too. I know you've built quite a relationship with Coaches Mesher, Coach Stowe, and all of the Ludington assistants as well, haven't you?
Yes, a lot of them.
Okay. What is your favorite restaurant in Ludington and why?
Guys say Sticks.
Okay, Sticks, fairly new. It's been, of course, renovated, and good food out there. And I know my wife and I have enjoyed going out there a few times as well, that we've been out there thus far. Speedy, what is your favorite sports movie and why?
It was Blindside was my favorite.
About Michael Orr,
yes,
starring Sandra Bullock, who got an Academy Award for her portrayal in that movie. Good movie, Speedy. Do you have any role models or people that you look up to, and who would they be?
It will be Payne Lacombe, the dunkster.
That's a great role model to have, no doubt on that. Anybody out there watching tonight's game or listening that you would like to say hello to?
Shout out to Abby Bandstra and the whole girls team. Good luck for these districts.
All right, well, Speedy, congratulations on being the Oriole Sports Network Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. Congratulations on that, and thanks for spending some time with us here today. Go O's.
Go O's.
Welcome back to Mason County Central High School. Ludington leads Mason County Central 34-13, and that was just always fun being around Speedy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
and that was a great shout out too for Speedy. Hopefully I'll see him tomorrow. I see him a lot because my classroom's down in that hallway. So, I'll tell him thank you for that. I know the girls will appreciate that support. But a great interview there by Speedy.
And also, he said his role model is Peyton Lacombe. He picked a pretty darn good role model there too.
He sure did.
A lot of talk, Coach, about Peyton Lacombe, and it's more with us media guys. Coach Shank, I know he doesn't care to hear it. How close Peyton is to 1,000 points. That's something that Peyton will appreciate more as down the road and so forth. It's just unfortunate he's had some injury problems here the last month. He's at 968 right now. A lot of people approaching me, Scoop, where's he at?
Yeah.
And I said, well, he's at 968 right now. He's all alone in 10th place on the Orioles all-time scoring list. The next person back from him is Harry Volkers, who was a 1960 Class B All-Stater at 937. The person in front of him at number 9 is in the 1,000-point club, Jade Sadasti, a 1987 graduate who at 1,005. And, you talk to Peyton, Coach, he says, that's great, but he's all about the team.
Yeah, and I think it's a parallel to why basketball and team sports are so great, right? I mean, you got a kid who's lived and died Ludington basketball and put all the work in the world in to be a successful player. And here at the end of his senior year, he's ran into a couple mishaps, and it might not happen, but that does not define Peyton.
The way
McCall.
he's handled it is really classy.
And that doesn't define who he is as a Ludington basketball player. You know, Coach talks all the time about tradition never graduates, and you got to build your legacy, and Peyton Lacombe will look back on his legacy, and there's a lot of young boys in Ludington that want to be Peyton Lacombe.
Exactly.
And that's a big deal.
And a lot of young boys who wanted to be Joshua Lehman.
Correct.
And when I was, it was Mike Larson when I was growing up.
Or Ryan Bogus.
Dave Johnson, Kevin Johnson.
Yeah, any of them.
Yeah.
Chad Holmes, pick one. So he's got nothing, and I know he's not, but there's no head hanging there. He's doing an awesome job.
And Coach, you reminded me, somebody else that a lot of Orioles wanted to be, Mike Evans, 1963 Class B All-Stater. And on a sad note, most people know this in Ludington, but Mike Evans passed away on January 11th, 1963, Class B First Team All-Stater. What a great guy he was. He was a total class act. He's just elected this past year into the Mason County Sports Hall of Fame as well.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I know Mike Evans Jr., so yeah, that was sad to hear about his passing. Our thoughts are obviously with him.
With him and the family.
Yeah.
And I know there will be an obituary in the Ludington Daily News this spring. That's what I've been told. But our thoughts are with the Evans family and Mike Evans passing away on January 11th. Ludington Oriole royalty when it comes to basketball.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep,
definitely.
No doubt about it. We want to give some love to Miss Jen here to celebrate National Athletic Training Month in March. Ludington High School Athletic Trainer's Office is having a new sock donation. March is National Athletic Training Month, and this year's theme is providing health care everywhere. During March, Spectrum Health Foundation Ludington Hospital is partnering with Ludington area schools and Ludington Hospital certified athletic trainer Miss Jen Mraz to provide athletic socks to student athletes and other types of socks for all students. Please donate new socks by placing them in the drop-off boxes in the Ludington High School main office, athletic office, or athletic trainer's office. Socks of all type are welcome, whether athletic, dress, or winter socks. We are looking for all types, sizes, and styles. Socks will be distributed by the LHS Teen Resource Center to students of all ages. For more information, contact Miss Jen Mraz at 231-845-3808, extension 2033. She's also the athletic,
trainer in the
the
spotlight.
Safe Harbor Credit Union athletic trainer in the spotlight. You're going to hear her interview tomorrow at halftime of the district championship game, the Ludington Orioles and Big Rapids Cardinals girls district championship. We've started play here in the second half, and a shot missed by the Mason County Central Spartans. That shot was put up by number 3 Tyler Thorough, and here come the Orioles.
Yeah, Gage Jones driving there, Levi Lavin up and in. Good things happen when you get dirty into the paint.
Levi Lehman gets the bucket, and the Orioles now up.
We're going with 34, 35.
I don't know. We're going to get a little sidetracked when we do that. We'll stick with what we got. So it's 36-13 right now until we're told differently. There's a three-point attempt by the Spartans. Putting that up was number 40. That was Colden Meyer. And here come the Orioles. Ludington leads 36-13. Currently, the scoreboard here has it at 35-13. They changed it at the half. They took 1 point off for Ludington. So I don't know, Coach, if a three-pointer was turned into a two-pointer.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yep.
Maybe, I'm not sure. But we'll stick with what we have, 36-13. And we talked about Scottville having to switch some stuff. You see 24, they're man-to-man, 24 straight up on David Schillinger, not giving them an inch, no help.
Look at the move by Dylan Eaton. Oh, Dylan Eaton. Nice drive right there. Nice penetration to the bucket, and he gets it.
Yep, that's if you're going to play aggressive man, you have to be willing to guard your yard. And Dylan Eaton broke him down and finished at the rim. It was great to see.
9 points now for Dylan Eaton. The Orioles lead 38-13. Ball deflected out of bounds. Their last touch by Gage Jones. Again, tomorrow night, folks, Hawley Gym, Coach Warren Stowe and his girls trying to defend their district championship, which they won last year at Kingsley over Cadillac. And tomorrow, they take on the Big Rapids Cardinals. 7 o'clock with the tip-off, OSN, WMOM on the air at 6:45 with the House of Flavors pregame show.
Yeah, we're excited for that scoop, and we're so happy you guys will be there. And girls had a great practice today.
Excellent.
And we're ready to get after it and empty our cups and let the chips fall where they may. If you do play your best, you're a winner, whether you win or lose.
Coach, if your girls can win that game, they'll be playing at Gaylord in the regionals against the winner of the Standish, Sterling, and Clare game. All right, at the free throw line for the Spartans, number 11, that's Jaden Peroni. He gets the first free throw.
Yeah, we had a little couple offensive rebounds here by Scottville. Got to make sure we're blocking out.
Peroni gets both free throws, so Ludington leads 38-15. Gage Jones with the ball. Jones shot deflected right there. Good defense by the Spartans, Jaden Peroni. Peroni with the ball on the court for the Orioles right now. And there's a steal, and I believe a foul is going to be called there. And I believe it's going to be on Jaden Peroni. Yes, it is. So on the court for Ludington right now, you have Gage Jones, Dylan Eaton, Levi Lehman, Aiden Gilchrist,
and David Sunshine
Schillinger. And we got a timeout on the floor. It's going to be a 30. We're going to stay right here. We got to give some love to some of our awesome sponsors who've been with us in many cases, not just this season, but been with us for a number of seasons right now. And one of those, of course, Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Also, some love to Mike Benedict and Benedict's Auto Center. They've been with us for years, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the road. But if you do end up with a scrape, if you're an offender bender, or if you suffer major collision damage, call Benny, 231-613-4111. That's Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Coach, do you know how many 300 games Mike Benedict has thrown in his bowling career?
I feel like we had this conversation at Sticks one night, but no. How many?
18.
18. I was just going to say
games.
18,
And by the way, Coach, did you know that Chewbacca the Wookiee was a professional athlete? Yeah. Actually, I kind of gave the joke away already. I was supposed to say, did you know that Chewbacca was a professional athlete? Yeah, he was Wookiee of the Year.
Wookiee of the Year. There you go.
Okay, for all the Star Wars fans out there. Okay, enough on that. Back to basketball. Yeah,
my kids will like that one, Scoot. That's a dad joke through and through.
I better keep my day job. Okay, with the basket there for the Spartans, number 11, Jaden Peroni. Ludington leads 38-17. Three-point attempt up and good.
Dylan again, dribble penetration, get dirty. They have to help. You kick it out to Dylan Eaton, and he's in rhythm. And Dylan's a great shooter. He knocks those shots down more than not.
There's a shot. Oh, point-blank shot missed right there by Tyler Thorough. And a nice pass there by Schillinger. Gilchrist, left hand, no good. Offensive rebound by Gilchrist, taken away there by Thorough. And now the ball batted away right there. Ludington leads 41-17. Gilchrist went down. He's getting some help from his teammates. Big country, Matthew Westhouse will come in. He'll replace Gage Jones.
And Aiden's just a little frustrated, maybe that he thought he got fouled down there, but he did what he needs to do and buckle down on the defensive end and get it back.
Peroni's attempt no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Mason County Central basketball. The Orioles had that big lead down at, well, not a big lead. They led 17-9 down to Zeeland East after one. They had that brutally cold second quarter where they were outscored 15-2 at Zeeland East the other night. You got to give them, the Orioles never stopped fighting, Coach. Of course, Coach Thad Shank team, just like your Coach Warren Stowe team, will never stop fighting.
Yeah, that's just the kids we have in Ludington,
Yep. They came back, Coach, and they had a 4-point lead with about 3.5 minutes to go in that game. Just couldn't hold on there at the end. The Chicks got a couple uncontested, wide-open three-pointers right there, and they nailed them, and they won by 4.
Yeah, I was watching that game, and that was it. At the end when you had to find shooters, the boys just didn't find a way to do that, and hopefully they learned from that. Scottville coming out here in the second half, and against our man-to-man, they've made some adjustments. They've gotten to the line a couple times here and gotten some good looks.
2 free throws for Colden Meyer. 7 points now for Meyer. In fact, the Spartan scoring coach, 3 players have scored all of Mason County Central's points. Will Shy, who you would expect, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jaden Peroni has 6. And Colden Meyer, 7 points.
Yeah, we had a steal on the other end, trying to post entry to Matt Westhouse. Will Shy taking it to the rack and fouled on the ground here.
Orioles up 41-19, 4:26 to go in the third quarter. The scoreboard says 40-19. We're going to stick with that 41 until we get the official scorebook back from Coach Shank.
Ludington back in their zone here, trying to stall a little bit of this momentum that Scottville's got.
Oh, pass a little too hot on that pass there from Jack Vanderhaeg. Tried to get that ball to Shy, and boy, that had some
little zip on it.
I was going to say that had a little hair on it.
Yeah, a little zip on it.
All right, Schillinger to the hoop. Nice move by David. He overlaid it just a little bit. Rebound, Big Country. Good!
Great rebound, and Matthew Westhouse definitely always keeps that ball high. And then a nice touch around the rim.
Boy, that's really key, isn't it, Coach? Keeping the ball high, because you bring it down, you're just asking for a tie-up.
You sure are.
Or a steal, one of the two, yep. If you can keep it up high like that, it really helps you out. Schillinger, Eaton three, good! Boy, Dylan Eaton really feeling it in this third quarter. A beautiful rhythm three there on that pass from Schillinger.
Yeah, well, Dylan's all year been one of the most consistent shooters on this boys' team. And great dribble penetration by David, and he's finding them, and Dylan stepping up and knocking them down.
Orioles up 46-19. If they play with this intensity on Monday at Manistee against Reed City, we'll be in pretty good shape, Coach.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're going to have to. We talked about that as well, where you've got to make sure that you're playing with immense amounts of intensity, trying to play fast, because that's their DNA.
We want to thank Crown and Cork. They'll be reopening. You ate there yet with your wife?
I have. We went there, and I had a great bartender.
I think I know who you're talking about. Crown and Cork will be reopening on April 20th. They're located at 502 West Loomis, right across from the Ludington Marina. Congratulations to Linda and Brian Matson, new owners, proprietors. They had a very successful first season, and I can't wait till they reopen. My wife and I enjoy eating down there, and we also, my wife hasn't seen it yet, but I've seen dueling pianos, and that is very entertaining.
That's
I highly recommend that.
For sure, yeah. We saw Thad there, and Olivia Lynn was the hostess, so it was cool. It was a great experience.
Will Shy from the far baseline, no good. Rebound, Peroni, he'll get it in there. Shot put up, no good by Landon Smith. Shot put up there, Peroni, no good, but a foul.
Yeah, Ludington's got to make sure that we're finding people and actually blocking out. We're trying to jump with some guys that are, a little bit shorter or the same size as us, and that's fine, but it's fine until it doesn't work.
Orioles lead 46-19 at the free throw line for the Spartans. Jaden Peroni, first free throw is good. We want to thank Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for the season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Peroni gets both free throws. Ludington up 46-21. Dylan Eaton with the ball.
And this is really good for David, too, because as he grows into becoming an upperclassman, he's going to see defense like this all the time.
Yes.
And he's got to have a little bit of mental toughness and fight through it, because teams aren't going to let him do whatever he wants.
Coach, this isn't the first time this year where I've seen Big Country, Matthew Westhouse, go down to the court more than once in a game.
Yeah.
And, boy, he had 3 Spartans collapsed on him right there, and he still held on to the ball.
Yep, he sure did.
Foul called there on the Spartans. So on the court for the Orioles right now, you got Westhouse, Schillinger, Levi Lehman, Gage Jones, and Caleb Smith. Gage Jones with the ball. The Orioles with that big lead, 46-21. Traveling on the Orioles. I thought it was a very, very good, well thought out response that Coach Thad Shank gave me this earlier today when I asked him in a pregame interview if he thought that his team had underachieved this year.
Yeah.
I know they've given, they're always giving effort, Coach, but being the fact that your girls team and the boys team both made it to the regional finals last year, and both teams coming back with a lot of the same cast. I know you lost Haley Stowe, and the Orioles lost, the boys did too, but there was high expectations. But when isn't there high expectations for Ludington basketball?
Yeah, exactly. And, it's one thing I found is that it's so different year to year. Nothing really, some players are the same, but nothing really translates. We're a completely different team this year than we were last year, even though we have all but one player the same.
Mm-hmm. Interest. There's Caleb Smith kissing it off the glass right there. And he's got 3 points in the game. It was interesting, Coach, what his response was on that. And, they're 10-0 in the conference, Coach. Of course, the Lakes 8 was weaker this year. But a 1-8 non-conference record. And Coach Shank always will try to get a tough non-conference schedule. And as he said, hey, if that makes us better for the tournament run, so be it, what a record is.
Yeah, and you hope it did, and I think it did here. And on this end, again, we've got another take, number 40, getting to the rim and one, missed the free throw, but just got to have a little better close out there by Matt Westhouse. Angles are so important.
Look at the pass there. Gage Jones. Oh, sweet. Gage Jones, a really nice, concise, crisp pass there to big country Matthew Westhouse, who gets the bucket.
Yeah, we talk about knowing your personnel, and Gage knows where to put it. He threw it high to where only Matt could get it and didn't ask too much of Matthew to just go get it and lay it in.
Orioles up 50-23. Peroni with it. They'll lose the ball. Gage Jones with it. Caleb Smith went down. Nice pass. Gage Jones. Oh, boy, the Spartan right there, and that was Landon Smith. He got his money's worth on that foul.
Yeah, he did. He came down hard and got David across the face. But again, turning defense into offense there, you get a tip out from behind, steal, and then we got to go and play fast.
David Schillinger at the free throw line. His free throw, good. That's 14 now for Schillinger. That's his first point of the second half.
Yeah, they've switched their defense. They're playing him, what I would call tight, no help responsibilities for number 24 who's guarding David. And like I said, David's got to fight through that mentally.
Yeah.
You see him getting frustrated out there. He better get used to that. That's a perk of being good.
Exactly. Schillinger, second free throw, no good. Dylan Eaton is checked back into the Oriole lineup. Shy to the hoop, up, no good. Rebound, Dylan Eaton. Dylan Eaton ahead to Schillinger. 53 seconds to go. Schillinger shot, good! Oh, that was awfully sweet right there.
That was a great shot, tacking the front of the rim, and one by David.
And he's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line.
And that's one of the strategies that David can get out of that frustration, right, is if he's not getting it on the offensive end because of that attention, turn your defense into offense like he did right there.
Orioles now up 53-23. Free throw, no good. Rebound to the Spartans, number 4, and that's Landon Smith. And with the ball now, Jaden Peroni. Peroni will get it inside to Smith. There's a shot, three-pointer, no good. That was taken by Jack Vanderhaeg. Now we have a traveling violation on the Spartans. 32 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Orioles up by 30 points, 53-23.
Cole Anthus checking in here, giving David a little bit of a blow.
Gage Jones now will give the ball, enter the ball into Cole Anthus. Back to Jones. Caleb Smith with it now. Dylan Eaton, Gage Jones. 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Caleb Smith has it. Smith will give it now to Cole Anthus. Anthus, Gage Jones. 11 seconds. Gage Jones with it. Coach Shank says, pull it back out, Gage.
Yeah, they're going to fight for what they want. Oh, they're going to get a violation on Cole running out of bounds. I only know this because they caught Riley Stone with that.
Well, you don't see that called that often, do you, Coach?
Cole was running the baseline, and he ran out of bounds a long ways and then came back in. You can step out, but you got to try to get in right away.
Desperation shot, no good. I've only seen that called not very often, but Coach Shank was really on his case to get over. So I guess if Coach Shank was barking at me, I'd get over there as quick as I could, too.
Yeah, I think he knew.
We're at the end of 3 here at Mason County Central. Your score, the Ludington Orioles 53, the Mason County Central Spartans 23. We'll be back in 60 seconds here on the OSN and WMOM.
Welcome to Crown and Cork, Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar. We invite you to come and experience our casual fine dining with little wait. We feature craft cocktails and an extensive wine selection. Our seasonally changing menu showcases a variety of influences, but highlights what the Great Lakes and Mason County farmers have to offer. Bring your entire family. We encourage your children to explore our play area while waiting for food from our kid-approved menu. We're open Tuesday through Thursday from 4:30 to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 to 10 p.m. We're located at 502 West Loomis across from the Ludington Marina. Dueling pianos are here once per month. Check our Facebook page for more details and for this month's specials. We look forward to seeing you at Crown and Cork soon.
Welcome back to Mason County Central. The Orioles put up 19 points in that third quarter to the Spartans 10 points. So they lead 53-23 right now. And Let's give kudos there to Tyson Pentinato leading the Oriole student section in the roller coaster.
Yeah, that's classic. I love the roller coaster, especially when they put it on and.
Nice pass right there. A nice feed there to Caleb Smith. He went down hard there. He's hacked, and he'll go shoot 2. I think that was Gage Jones on that feed.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Didn't see exactly who it was, but that's a good guess with the way that Gage has been penetrating and finding guys tonight.
Caleb Smith at the free throw line. First shot, no good. Shout out to Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. It's a family owned and operated business since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Trent Lundquist, 231-757-3368. Trent Lundquist, he's here for the Orioles, he's here for the Spartans, he's here for the Cardinals.
I love Trent Lundquist.
Yes.
This is how old I am. Trent was one of our go-to ball boys, him and Steven Kratz, when I played in high school.
Very nice. Great memories, isn't it, Coach? That's the Ludington. That's tradition never graduates right there.
That's right.
All right, Spartans back. Caleb Smith got 1 of 2 free throws right there. And Caleb now with 4 points in this ball game.
Yeah, Caleb's had a really good ball game, and Caleb is always fulfills his role. He's a dog on the defensive end, and super athletic and opportunistic on the offensive end is exactly what this team needs.
Coach, he's got some springs too. Last year he finished 4th in the Division II high jump.
Yep,
he's hoping to soar even higher this year. No pun intended.
He works hard on that, so that would be not very shocking if he does exceed his goals there.
Now there's Smith fighting for the ball there. What do you think of this court here at Mason County Central? It looks like a pretty sweet court out there.
Yeah, it's cool. I like the two-tone, with the stain where it's darker on the inside. It's pretty sharp.
Kind of reminds you a little bit of the Breslin Center, doesn't it? It's a bit like that at Michigan State. Or maybe I'm thinking...
I don't know. Are we allowed to talk about Michigan State after that beatdown they got the other night?
I'm a Michigan fan, but first and foremost. But, hey, I love going to the Breslin Center. When it comes to my Ludington Orioles, if we can do the Breslin Center like we did in 17 and 19.
That'd be sweet.
Our girls did in 2004. So, the Orioles just avoided it over back right there. We got 6:48 to go in this game. The Orioles lead 54-23. Dylan Eaton
Coach
with the ball.
calling out a play here, trying to get anybody to listen to him to run what he wants here.
Anthus gives it to Gage Jones. Now Chase Hackert who's in the game. Hackert wears number 15. Jones with it now. You can see the maturation of both Matthew Westhouse and Gage Jones, can't you, Coach?
You can, yeah. Really think the impressive thing about Gage is he's so good at getting in the lane. And when he gets there, he stride stops and he's calm with the ball and often makes the right read and finds the right guy.
We got a foul on the, is that on the shot? Yeah, that was on the shot there. At the line for the Spartans, number 15, Caden Cole, who's checked into the game. Cole's a 5'11" junior.
And they get Cole on that foul, maybe?
I
think they just took him down. That might be 4 on Cole. He's had one of those games that, as a player, is just frustrating. It seems like no matter where you are, you're in the scrum, and the refs are always trying to pick on you.
You kind of feel like a schlep rock, don't you? Yeah. Everything bad follows you, like a black cloud following you around.
And as basketball players, you always have those games. I remember, mine, Fremont, my JV year, I think I fouled out in about 90 seconds.
Oh, boy. Time. I used to foul out in the men's rec league games that quickly, Coach. Played for Dale Snow Removal for 1 year. It was a lot of fun. A lot of my buddies on that team. All right, there's a nice move there. Give the basket. Chase Hackert.
Great move by Chase Hackert to the rim on a fingers cut. Annie Klein going crazy down there.
I love it. Got a full timeout. Ludington up 56-24. 5:55 left in this ball game. Actually, we got the running clock in effect, don't we, Coach?
Yeah, running clock has been activated.
Running clock activated. The state mandated. Right now, we're going to step aside. Ludington up by 56-24 score. We'll be back, folks, in 60 seconds. Stay tuned.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Mason County Central High School. 5:58 to go in the game. Ludington up by the score of 56-24. And there's a shot up and in there by the Spartans, number 11,
got some
Jaden.
subs in too for Ludington here. Number 5, Spencer Hackert. Great to see him back on the court. 44, Ethan Harvey, and 32, Ryan Millspaw.
Yep. And you had the first name right, Coach, and I do that all the time as well. Spencer Holmes, number 5. Don't worry, you said Spencer Hackert, which
Spencer
we
Holmes.
had a Spencer Hackert at Ludington some years ago, state champion golfer.
Yeah, no, Spencer Holmes. I've got Spencer in class. I know Spencer well.
So Spencer Holmes, number 5, as you said, 5'8" sophomore. And Ethan Harvey at the free throw line. Ethan is a 6'2" junior. Good to see Ryan Millspaw out there as well. Ryan, a 5'10" junior. First free throw up by Harvey, no good. And you're right. It's been a while since we've seen Spencer Holmes. He was out with an injury for a few games.
Yeah, I think fighting through a foot and was in a boot and just finally got cleared to go back. And so it's really great to see him out here because, you know, he's a guy going into this postseason that if he can get back can potentially help. But obviously he's one of the future Orioles here.
Harvey missed both free throws. You're right on Spencer Holmes there. Earlier in the year, he was seeing a substantial amount of playing time.
Yeah, he's a talented kid, super quick, really smart basketball player, and he shoots it really, really well. Very talented kid.
Actually, Coach, I think they had a clock misfunction earlier because that running clock is not in effect. Ludington is up by 30, but it's got to be 35.
Okay. Yep.
So, yeah. Ludington has a 56-26 lead. I know the scoreboard says 55-26. I was a little confused on that, too, because I saw it running off, and I said, wait a sec, what's going on here? Shy's free throw, no good on the 1-and-1. And here comes Hackert. Hackert will dish it now. Holmes shot, good!
IQ making me look like I know what I'm talking about
here. Spencer Holmes with the 3. Bubbakins getting the fast lane. The bingo game's ready to rock and roll. All right. Orioles up 59-26. 5:08 to go in the game. Shy with the ball. Now over to Zach Draper. His shot no good. And here comes Ryan Millspaw. Nice move there. Nice crossover by Millspaw. He'll give it to Aiden Gilchrist. Now Aiden will be called for the offensive foul there, Coach.
Yeah, saying he had maybe extended his left arm. I couldn't see it through his body, but I'm going to say it probably didn't do that.
4:54 left in this game. Orioles are going to finish their regular season with a 12-8 record, 10-0 in the Lakes 8 Conference. You know, when the schedule came out, we looked at that, both your schedule and Coach Shank's schedule, and we went, whoo, that's a tough non-league schedule.
Yeah, they played some really tough games.
Gilchrist,
and one there by Gilchrist.
Gilchrist with the basket, and he's fouled.
Kind of slowed up there at the last second. You know, I think that's the evolution of basketball too. Some of these young kids seeing the NBA, and you know, he slowed up, maybe get the and one, not just the 2 points outright. And that time it worked out great.
Caleb Smith comes in for Aiden Gilchrist. Good game for Aiden. He had 7 points. You know, I remember early in the year, Coach, I'm sure I've seen it a couple times in the past few seasons, but I started seeing it a lot, and that's that Euro step. I asked Kyle Grzinski, I said, what is that called again? He said, Scoop, that's the Euro step.
Yeah.
We're seeing that more and more.
Yeah, we are, and, you know, Coach Shank teaches that and has been teaching that for a long time, and, you know, it's a really great move when you're getting downhill in transition to get around a defender. So it's not just flash, it's something that definitely holds its place in the game.
Orioles up. There's a steal by Holmes. Ludington's up 62-26. Nice pass from Holmes to Hackert. Shot no good. Rebound to the Spartans. That was Caden Cole with the rebound ahead to Shy. He'll get the basket. Will Shy with the basket. Nice pass there from Caden Cole. Hackert.
Hackert pass there. I think it was a pass at the last second there to Ethan Harvey, and he was so close to his shot that Ethan didn't know that it was coming.
Hackert showing a lot of unselfishness there.
Yeah, Chase Hackert's a great basketball player who does everything he's asked of, and you see out here, he's a blur. He's an athletic kid who gives this team anything that they need, whether that's practice minutes, whether that's key minutes in a game.
Will Shy with the basket. You can say that again about Hackert, Coach, because he's, I remember a couple years ago, he quarterbacked the majority of the game. Ethan Harvey shot no good. Rebound fought for. He quarterbacked the majority of the game up at Lake City in miserable weather, and I thought he did a very respectable and nice job up there. Ludington won that game 6-0.
Yeah, he's a team player through and through.
That was the year Coach Charlie Gunsel had 7 different players take a snap at the quarterback position.
It's crazy.
There's a Shy, nice. Boy, he shows you how strong he is there. Will Shy with the basket.
Yeah, took the hit from Ethan and then finished through contact.
Yep. Orioles up 62-32, 3:14 to go in the game. Holmes with it. Now to Millspaw. Ryan Millspaw. Chase Hackert. Back to Ryan Millspaw. Millspaw, nice move. Oh, whoa! Right there, sister.
That's right.
Ryan Millspaw with a sweet move.
Great take by Ryan. Hard drive left. Finish back with his right, up off the high glass.
Ludington up 64-32. Three-pointer by the Spartans, no good. Rebound to Spencer Holmes. Boy, his daddy was a heck of a ball player for these Mason County Central Spartans, wasn't he?
He sure was.
Three-pointer, Millspaw, no good. Ball fought for. Hey, take care there. All right, Corey Dodson, good to see you, my man.
See you, Corey.
Go blue. All right. Corey Dodson, a great young man.
Yes, he
All
is.
right.
I remember Corey's locker. My locker was right by his. Love seeing Corey.
Corey came up here earlier, and I mentioned that Chris Speedy Lopez was going to be the manager in the spotlight, and he thought that was pretty darn neat because he knows Speedy quite well.
Yep.
Then I asked him if he knew my second cousin, Eric Borma, and he said, oh, yeah, I know Eric. So that's Special Olympics. Warren, I remember writing an article a few years back when I was writing a monthly sports column for the Daily News entitled Scoop Slant, and I did an article on my second cousin, Eric Borman, on Special Olympics.
Yeah,
and that was
a really great program.
Yep.
And
one of my favorite articles to write, on my cousin and on the Special Olympics program. Okay, back to action here. Ludington leads by the score of 64-33. Caleb Smith with the ball now. He'll dish it to Chase Hackert. Hackert now to Holmes. Hackert with it once again. Oh, what a pass.
Yeah.
Oh!
Call that a blind cut. The deep Caleb's defender's got his eyes at the ball, not looking at Caleb at all, and because he's blind, you cut behind him and get the layup. Great find.
You won't see a more sweeter assist than that one right there.
Definitely.
From Chase Hackert to Caleb Smith.
Yep, that's just great offense.
We've seen some pretty sweet assists this year from Sunshine Schillinger and from some of the other Orioles as well. But Schillinger is really he's the type of ball player. He likes to dish off assists just as much. For him, I think that's just as sweet and special as scoring a bucket.
Yeah.
First free throw up and in by Jack Vanderhaeg. You got to love the Oriole student section really rocking it here now at Mason County Central.
I believe that we just won.
Love that chant right there. I think I remember seeing that first start, and I think ESPN was showing footage of it from some high schools and colleges around the country.
Yep, that's another classic. Love it. And it's great, a lot of these kids, players and fans alike have had such a tough go. It's nice to see this gym packed and them in here having fun with their friends.
Yep. Dakota Sturley with a little turnaround right there. Ludington leads 66-36. Cole Anthus, and boy, Cole out there still giving it his all. Look at how quickly he gets back, Coach.
Yep.
Shot up, no good. Put back, no good, and a foul.
Mason County Central living at the foul line this whole half and the last few minutes here especially.
We want to send some love to the McGee Insurance Group, your number one Oriole fans. Auto Owners Insurance Group, a winning combination. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, and secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people. Visit the McGee Insurance Group in Ludington today or at www.mcgeeins.com. McGee Insurance Group, proud to support Ludington area school sports. First free throw is good. Also a shout out to PM Builders and Safe Harbor Credit Union. Second free throw also good by the Spartans' Jack Vanderhaeg. Orioles up 66-38. There's a steal. Caden Cole with the steal and the bucket.
Yeah, just jump that pass into the passing lane.
Orioles up 66-40. Good move there by Hacker. Couldn't get it to fall. He'll get the ball right back. Some nice work there by Ethan Harvey.
Another great
great
by
move.
Chase.
Looks
like that player may have been out of bounds, but another great take by Chase. He's getting dirty in the paint and just missed the last two, but he's doing a great job trying to finish at the front.
That's good. Those will normally fall. There's a nice rebound to Ethan Harvey.
Dribble, Ethan.
Yeah. We want to thank Smith & Eddy as well, our exclusive post-game sponsor, covering all of the Lakeshore, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. We'll be talking to Oriole head coach Thad Shank on the Smith & Eddy post-game show. Stay tuned for that. And also Urca Auto Center, Mason County's only locally owned new car dealer, serving Mason County for the past 4 generations. Urca Auto Center is your one place to shop for all of your automotive needs. All right, here comes Chase Hackert. Hackert to the hoop, no good, but he's fouled. Ludington with a 66-40 lead, 18.2 seconds to go. Again, remember the big week of Ludington basketball, which began Tuesday at Zeeland East with the boys, last night at Hawley with the girls, tonight back here at Mason County Central with the boys, now tomorrow at Hawley with our girls once again as they play to defend their class, I almost called it Class B, their Division II District number 35 championship. They are the returning champions. Defeated Cadillac last year at Kingsley. Now you get Big Rapids tomorrow. It'll be a challenge for your Orioles, but I know they can do it, Coach.
Yeah, well, thank you. There will be a challenge. Big Rapids is a really great team, but we're up for it. There you go,
Cole Anthus gets a bucket. You were saying, Coach, yeah, Big Rapids will be a challenge tomorrow night.
Yeah, they're a good team, and we're going to have to play really well, but my girls we're a really good team as well, so I'm excited.
And there's the buzzer, and your final score in the Battle of Mason County in boys basketball, the Ludington Orioles 68, the Mason County Central Spartans 40. We'll be back in 60 seconds with the Smith & Eddy post-game show right here on the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM 102.7 FM. Stay tuned.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S., and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome back to Mason County Central. Your final score, the Ludington Orioles 68, the Mason County Central Spartans 40. Scoring in that fourth quarter, the Orioles scored 15 points, and the Spartans that quarter, they had, 23-33. They had 17. So the Spartans outscored the Orioles 17-15 in that fourth quarter. For the game, Ludington outscores Mason County Central 16-5 for the first quarter, 18-8 in the second quarter. The Orioles led 34-13 at the half. They outscored the Spartans 19-10 in the third. They were up 53-23 entering the fourth quarter. They get outscored 17-15 in that fourth quarter. They win 68-40. Scoring for Mason County Central tonight, Will Shy with 12 points. Jaden Peroni He ended up with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He had 10 points. Also scoring for the Spartans, 3 points for Caden Cole, 2 points for Dakota Sturley, and 4 points for Jack Vanderhaeg. And Colden Meyer, he had 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. He had 9 points. For the Orioles tonight, 2 points for Cole Anthus, 16 for David Sunshine Schillinger, 4 points for Levi Lehman, 2 for Chase Hackert, 7 for Aiden Gilchrist, 15 points for Dylan Eaton tonight, 6 for Caleb Smith, 2 for Ryan Millspaw, and 10 points for Matthew Westhouse. I should say Matthew Big Country Westhouse.
Yeah, there you go.
And surprisingly, Gage Jones did not score tonight, Coach, but the Orioles didn't need his offense. He put in other valuable minutes, in 3 Orioles in double figures tonight, led by Sunshine with 16, Eaton with 15, and Big Country with 10.
Yeah, and Gage, the scoring, you would, if you just looked at the box score, you'd say, man, what was going on there?
Yeah.
But, here watching it, Gage was making plays all over the court, left and right. And a lot of times he's bringing the ball up the court, putting David at the 2, which gives another dimension to David's game. So just a really great game by the Orioles. You kind of, as a coach, you never, I get nervous, but that's just how I am. But, it's like a rivalry game. You never know. Crazy things can happen. They're all excited, so it was great to see the Orioles take care of what they needed to do.
What an
with the master at the helm.
Well, I was going to say,
Thad
Coach,
Shank.
what an environment here tonight. You always have that when the Spartans and the Orioles meet. Before we get to Coach Shank, we want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor, covering all of the Lakeshore, carrying business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance
needs. This was where his varsity coaching career started, right here in this gym.
You know what? That
was a loss.
One of these nights, Coach Stowe, we're going to have to sit down over sit down over a couple of soda pops and talk. I'm sure you've got some great stories you can relate to me about Coach Shank. I mean, I thought I knew a lot about Coach Thad Shank. I'm sure you can tell me a lot more. Coach Thad Shank, congratulations. Your boys finished the regular season, Season 1, with a 12-8 record as they defeat their county rivals, the Mason County Central Spartans, by the score of 68-40. Everybody got big playing time tonight, and you've got to be pleased with the playing time of all of your players. You had 3 players in double figures tonight. Sunshine Schillinger with 16 points, 15 for Dylan Eaton, who had a monster game, and 10 points from Big Country Matthew Westhouse.
Yeah, it's the right time of year to start making shots. We haven't made shots the whole, consistently during the year. So, you can talk what you want, but in March, teams that make shots win. And so I thought we made it the pace that we wanted. We were a little bit worried tonight that Scottville was going to get us in one of those grinded-out affairs, and thought we did a pretty decent job playing with pace tonight.
Also a really nice game. Caleb Smith was 6 tonight, and Aiden Gilchrist was 7. I'm just giving the points here, but all the other intangibles that come with these players. And you're right, Coach. You mentioned the last 2 or 3 games here have been extremely low-scoring ball games between the Orioles and the Spartans.
Yeah, Coach Jensen does a nice job. They know what they do and what they do well, and they know they don't want to get in a running game with us usually when we come here, and they've done a nice job over the past few years slowing us down a little bit. It's hard to, but the key is it goes back to the shooting. You make shots, you get to set up your defense, you can make the game a chaotic affair. I think the last time we were here, I think we shot about 11 for 62 or something like that, and you're never able to get into your defenses when you do that. We were able to get into our defenses tonight, and Dave and Aiden caused a lot of issues up on the top of that pressure defense, and they got some quick guards. That Perone and that Chai can put the ball on the floor and go. They're strong, quick kids. I don't know how well we did slowing their penetration down. They just had trouble finishing tonight.
Yeah.
So
you mentioned Cole Anthus and David Sunshine Schillinger. Schillinger had a ton of steals here tonight. Coach Stowe was mentioning that Schillinger reminds him a lot of Stephen Myers with his hands, and of course I mentioned Sam Lightning LeDuc.
Well, he's Stephen Myers with, Stephen Myers was the competitor and had the great hands. Stephen Myers didn't have a gear like Dave has a gear. And Stephen had a pretty good gear. But Dave's gear is a little bit at another level. And the hands part is very, Sam had great hands and Dave has great hands as well. Sam was just 6'2" and long arms, and so they're different players. But no, it's the job he did at Zeeland on the basketball the other night and the job that he did tonight, I mean, it just creates a lot of opportunities for us to score. He's got to get better on the help side on defense, but, he is only a sophomore, but he does a lot of nice things.
I thought your team also did a really nice job on Will Shy tonight.
Overall, I think the game, we didn't do anything special to take him away until kind of maybe towards the end of the game. We just wanted to play with pace, and we trusted that we had, enough quickness on the perimeter that when we got switched up on him, we could defend him well. But he's a good player, man. He really goes goes north to south fast, and he's a strong kid as well. So yeah, he's not an easy guard. You can see why he's had such a good year.
Well, Coach, tomorrow night, the Ludington girls playing at Hawley Gym against the Big Rapids Cardinals for a District number 35 Division II championship. I'm sure your boys will have practice before.
We're going to be practicing at 7 tomorrow.
Well, I didn't think you'd have a practice at 7. You're not that mean, Coach, are you?
No,
I didn't think that.
Scoops.
Your boys will be there supporting Coach Stowe's team. But I wanted to ask you, you'll get
Ludington by 23. That's my line right there. Is Ludington by 23.
I like it.
Man.
I like it, Coach. Is it going to be you or Gertzy doing the color commentary with me tomorrow?
I don't know.
Maybe we'll have a combination.
I can only think.
You can only take so much of me, right?
Yeah.
He's going to say it, Coach. So we can only take so much of Scoop. We get the Reed City Coyotes on Monday. Besides the fact that they're 13-6, what else do you know about Reed City?
Just 7 kids who are tough and athletic, and it'll be a fun game to watch. I don't know who's going to come out on top, but they like to play like we play, and they've shown no signs of not playing that way at any point in the season. So you're going to see full court pressure, extended defense. You're going to see people flying all over the place. I think it'll be a fun game to watch. Like I say, hopefully, our pressure defense and our ability to play in a chaotic atmosphere wins out. I mean, tonight sometimes we got going in the chaos a little bit too much. We didn't play really smart. And, I think the team in that chaotic atmosphere who can play smart on Monday probably will have the best chance of winning, because both teams pride themselves on getting teams sped up and going a little too fast.
Are they still coached by Jesse Calling, or are
no,
they with Steve Ernst now? Is it Steve Ernst?
Yep,
okay, Steve Ernst.
Son of the legendary Jerry Ernst. Reed City, his last state championship in 76, I think.
70, yeah, you're right. And Coach, of course, you know Reed City pretty well because your uncle Dean was the coach there for a time. But congratulations on this one tonight, Coach. You did it without your big guy, Peyton Lacombe. And hopefully he'll be back for Monday's game. You're not going to commit one way or the other, though, are you on that right at this time?
Do I look like I'm the doctor, or do I look like Miss Jen?
No, you don't.
She's a lot prettier than me, that's for sure. And I don't make those decisions. I just coach.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying?
I always love talking to you, Coach Shank, because you always keep me on my toes. So congratulations,
thanks,
congratulations, Coach Shank, on the win tonight. Yep, have a good weekend. That's Coach Thad Shank. His boys win tonight against Mason County Central. A very good win for the Orioles, 68-40, 12-8 regular season, Coach Stowe, for the boys. And they finish up 10-0 in the Lakes 8 Conference. They go in against Reed City now. So the Orioles 12-8 against Reed City. Depending on what the Coyotes are going to have at least 13 wins going into that game on Monday. We'll see what they do in their last. I'm sure they got 1 or 2 more games left as well.
Probably one.
Probably just one. Yeah, just
probably
one game.
Tomorrow night or tonight.
Yep.
But
so,
yeah, like Coach said, anytime you can come out, be successful, hit a bunch of shots heading into the postseason, that's always great. And the guys are playing hard, and they just got to make sure they continue to roll with that and clean up some of the things. And there's always things to clean up and try to make a run.
Yeah. Just 2 totally different Oriole teams. Of course, they were playing a team at Zeeland East the other night of giants on that team, of some tall trees, and that obviously changed their shots.
all man and
Yeah.
strong, and Mason County Central strong too,
Yeah.
but a little different beast. It's not really comparable.
So there's just something about when March rolls around with Coach Shank and his teams. Teams turns it on. I've seen him take some below 500 teams and turn them into district champions and regional champions. It's just something that's special.
Well, he's a great coach.
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
a great coach, and it's not nothing is spur of the moment. Nothing is impulse. He thinks about this. He invests a lot of time into those boys. He's been thinking about how to get them successful since, last April when they lost.
Yep,
so,
exactly.
You're spot on by saying that, but it's not a surprise. He pours everything he has into them to make them a really good basketball team, basketball players, and young men.
Okay, Coach, enough about the Ludington boys and their victory here today. One last thing before we sign off, and that is your girls going for the district championship tomorrow, the district number 35 Division II championship against the Big Rapids Cardinals. OSN, WMOM, we wish you and your girls all the best, and we're just really hoping
thank you.
for
I
an
hope,
Oriole victory
I hope
tomorrow.
people come out and support, and if not, I hope they're able to tune into the OSN. Thank you guys. I'll tell you again and again, but thank you for all you do for these student athletes and more importantly for me, for all these young girls, because they don't really always have that type of attention on them, and it's something that they certainly deserve, and you guys do more than most anyone else for them.
You're very welcome on that, Coach. We're happy to do it. As I bleed orange and black. I love my Orioles, and I couldn't ask for a better. I look at this more as a hobby than as a job. I mean, it's just I'm very passionate about it. I know Braden, he's done such a great job this year with
both,
the OSN.
Yeah, Braden and Julia both have. I mean,
yeah,
they're all-stars. People need to understand.
And we owe a lot of thanks on this to, of course, Thad, who's our executive director, producer. A lot of thanks to Chris Nicholas down at WMOM Radio and the collaboration. And, your cousin had a lot to do with this when this first began, John Stowe, getting the OSN rolling.
Definitely.
So,
it's great. And to all the sponsors who make it happen, it's just an awesome thing for all these student athletes, and again, for me, for the girls, it's amazing.
You nailed it on the sponsors, and can't wait for tomorrow. Can't wait Miss Jen's interview playing at halftime, the trainer in the spotlight. And with that said, for our executive producer, executive director, boys basketball coach Thad Shank, for my sidekick tonight doing the color commentary, Coach Warren Stowe, the Ludington girls varsity basketball coach, and our technical engineer, Braden Kronline, and, of course, for our OSN camerawoman, Julia Kronline. And we feel sad, Julia's last telecast. Julia Havman. Did I say Julia? Julia Havman. I apologize, folks. That's almost like at the end of football season last year when I was getting all over Riley Calhoun. I said, Riley, you got a date. You got a date, Riley. You got a date, don't you? You got a date with Sarah Holmes. I meant to say Lindsay Holmes, right. Sarah's daughter, but they got a big kick out of that. So, sorry, Julia. I hope your dad didn't hear that, and he's going to hunt me down now. But we're going to miss you, Julia, until next year. She did a fantastic job this year as our camera woman for the Oriole Sports Network. And for all of those fine folks I just mentioned, and that's Julia Havman, folks, this is Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, saying goodnight from Scottville. Once again, your final score, the Ludington Orioles 68, the Mason County Central Spartans 40. Have a great night, Oriole fans. Hope to see you all out at Hawley Gym tomorrow supporting the Ludington girls. Until then, take care and good night.
This has been a presentation of high school sports on 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network. Join us next time as we have more hard court action with Ludington Orioles and Todd Scoop Hansen. Tonight's game was brought to you in part by Safe Harbor Credit Union, Smith & Eddy Insurance, PM Builders, House of Flavors Manufacturing, Benedict's Auto Center, Indian Summer Co-op, as well as